share. But there's always more to learn. It's like wild.
All right, we're live on vertical.
All right, definitely.
Yep.
All right, let's get it. Boop, boop.
Shout out to Casey. Happy Tuesday. We're trimming bowls. We'll be throwing matcha whisk holders.
Yes.
And we'll be working on a new experimental product that we're designing live.
I'm pumped for it.
It'll all happen live right here, guys, on the big screen.
On the big screen.
Brandon did say sham wow.
Sham wow.
Gil said, I'm excited. It was so sweet of Bella, my fur baby. There we
Oh
go.
my god. That's so funny, Gil.
Yeah, we had a good laugh. It was very cute, very nice. So shout out to Bella.
Yeah, right.
Bella was able to access the website.
And she had all your, took your credit card out of your purse or
Just
what?
went right in the purse.
Yeah, right.
No, Bella's got her own stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Leah said,
Her little puppy paw print to Apple Pay.
Leah said, hey, hi to Casey.
Aw.
Brendan said 12.
12.
Not sure.
12. 12 what?
Leah number 2 for sure. Maybe even number 1.
What'd I miss?
Leah did say.
Oh, for the number of watermelon where they are.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
I'd say 12 is pretty accurate for me too. Like there's so many fruits that are like just absolutely irresistible.
It's hard to do numbers too. You got to do like a tier system.
Oh yeah,
you know?
true.
Watermelon ranking. Shout out to Brandon.
Watermelon ranking. What did Leah say? Number
She said
was?
number 2 for sure.
Whoa, really?
Maybe even number 1.
No way.
What's the battle between
What?
the?
Yeah.
What's the other tie?
What?
What's it tied with? Gil did say, I'm back. Had to take a phone call.
Oh, you're good.
She said Bella's amazing.
Aw.
Clearly.
Clearly. Do we know what kind of doggo? Can't remember. What kind of dog is Bella?
They did say the quality today is extra
Aw.
crispy.
Crispy,
I
yes.
shouldn't say crispy. It was okay sign. Perfect. She
Let's
said
go.
nice. It does look good. It's a little dark over there. Maybe pop the light on if you want. Didn't do anything. It's because we got still a little overcast from the storms we were having.
Use this bottle as a brace so we can add our stamp right here on the bottom. We can press down harder. Come right in here with our stamp. Press down, we're gonna rock it forward and back. There you can see, got our 2025 Swan City Ceramics, handmade in Florida stamp. Hit the rim, just soften it up. And then we're gonna set this guy over with the rest of our pots on our drying shelf.
Okay, Leah said, well, I absolutely adore strawberries,
Yes?
but watermelon is top tier.
That's crazy. No, blueberries? Blackberries?
She likes what she likes.
She's like, I respect it. All right, so this is our bowl untrimmed. I'm gonna add a nice foot to it. So, get rid of all these little.
I mean, I've been eating it. It's not bad at all. It's good.
You know what though? It's a big undertaking because the watermelons are just so large that
You end up with a lot of it, but
yeah.
you can like eat through it pretty quickly. Mostly just drinking it.
Yeah, true.
Gil said Bella is a cockapoo.
What's that? I'd have to look that doggo up. I like really don't know a lot about dogs, actually. I never had a dog as a pet. We only ever had cats growing up.
Cockapoo, also known as a cockapoo, is a dog breed of a cocker spaniel and a poodle.
Whoa.
Most commonly with miniature poodles.
Mini.
That's just what Google's telling me. Leah did say or ask, have you ever accidentally stamped through a pot?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, especially like if you accidentally trimmed it too thin, then it can go through. But also like just making sure that every time you brace the bottom of it with something, that'll help a lot. Sometimes, especially like at the beginning, if you're feeling like, you know, I can do it without it, like, or you're feeling kind of lazy and then you realize, no, you can't skip that step. You have to brace it underneath.
Yeah, and I'd say like in the process of designing whatever you're gonna make, you gotta think about where the stamp is gonna go too, because some pieces end up really difficult to stamp.
It's very true.
Like for instance, the juicers we used to make.
Yeah.
We just used to put the stamp on in a different way, and just, you know, over time the product, you know, gets refined, but having the thought of where the stamp goes when you're, you know, thinking about the design of the product also.
Yeah, here's a great example is we were doing the AI generated pots, right? And sorry, we have the donut mug here.
Yeah, that was like impossible to stamp.
It was insanely difficult to stamp. So like sitting here with the donut mug and we're trying to stamp the base here, but there's no way to like get your finger in there to brace it. We're trying to do it together and brace it together.
And you can see like we dimpled it in there.
Yeah.
Because we tried to stamp it multiple times on the
Yeah.
bottom. Here, let me show the close up. Well, you can't really see too much.
No, I'll go like this. But we ended up, you know, stamping the side of the mug.
So if you
instead.
were gonna go in to design a donut mug, you probably would get a better stamp on the side area where you can kind of get something in there. We put something in there to brace it.
Yeah.
And then stamp it.
Yeah, and it's tough because it's like everything needs a stamp, but I don't want it to be obtrusive or like take away from what the design looks like. Yeah.
Leah said, I mean, I love all of the above. Orange is kiwi, banana. There's really no fruit I don't like, just a matter of which I like more.
True. Yeah, I was trying to think about that the other day too. Which fruit don't I like?
I don't really like bananas.
Bananas are low tier. I feel like I'm shaming the banana, but
Brandon said cantaloupe trumps watermelon.
I agree with that.
Really?
Yeah, cantaloupe has a way sweeter flavor. I haven't had cantaloupe in a long time, but watermelon, at the end of the day, it is really water, right? Cantaloupe actually has flavor, like, but melons, we were talking about it, like melons are also not in our top 5 or maybe not even top 10 just in general.
Gil said 2 parts poodle, 1 part cocker spaniel.
Wow.
So it's a cockapoo.
Cockapoo. That's cute. Got Eric in the chat. How's it going? Welcome on in.
And then Brandon's coming in with another hot take. Pineapple trumps cantaloupe. See, that's another one. I forgot even about pineapple.
I forgot about pineapple too.
Sometimes,
Pineapple's
though,
really
it can
good.
be a little too acidic.
Yeah.
For me, personally. Brandon said, I have a German short-haired pointer.
I don't know what that is either. I don't know. I really don't know dogs. I need pictures.
That looks like a good dog. It says German short-haired pointers are used for hunting.
All right. Eric, appreciate you being here. but need to chill with the finger comments. Thank you, Nick.
Leah said, "OMG, they stuffed in the mailbox."
Wait, what?
She said, "OMG, they came, they stuffed it in the mailbox."
Oh, they're there. Wow. Yay! Presents.
All right.
All right, let's hit this with a sponge here. This just smooths out all the edges. Don't want anything too sharp. Just a little bit of water, not too much.
Brandon said, "We did a DNA test for her, and it came back saying she's 100%.
A German Shepherd?
No, it's a German short-haired pointer.
Is that like the iconic dog that's like with the nose and the ears? No.
You'd recognize it though.
Ah.
It's a nice looking dog. 100% purebred, such a good baby, he says.
Aww.
Leah said, "No, they lied to me."
Oh, it's not there yet?
No.
Sometimes they do that. They like drop it off or like they're about to get there. And they click the button.
She said they must be close by.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you've got 2 packages coming your way. The other one we shipped out yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have the hanging planner last week when we were shipping everything, so.
Yeah, the kiln, we started loading the kiln last week, and it's everything that we had glazed. It's taken 3 kilns to glaze to finish firing everything. So it's like definitely a lot of stuff. There's still stuff in there right now. You want to do a temp check?
Let's do a temp check. We've run back to back to back non-stop glaze kilns.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm talking, we're taking out hot pots and hitting the fire schedule instant. Back to back to back.
All right, update. It says complete. Cooling down 456 degrees. So usually once it's like 250, we'd say, all right, we'll go over. Open it up, but it'll be hot. 150 is ideal.
Well, we're gonna get these matcha whisks thrown on stream, 40 of them.
Yeah, gotta get this order done.
We'll get a bowl update in a second. We gotta finish trimming these bowls. Then we gotta. That's what we did on the last episode. Well, no, actually, it wasn't the last episode. It was the last stream in the Pottery van. We threw the 40 bowls. Now we gotta throw 40 matcha whisk holders. Then we're gonna design our new product and everything. We got Mandy in the chat.
Oh, hi, Mandy. Happy Tuesday.
Lindsay B subscribed to the channel.
All right.
Shout out to Lindsay B for subscribing.
Oh, what's up? All right. That's looking nice. So to dry these guys, I like to stack them lip to lip and then foot to foot. Okay, 6 more bowls here to trim.
Brandon did say, hashtag don't play with my emotions.
What?
About the post people not getting Leah stuff on time.
Oh, wow.
Or when they said they would.
That is
Said hashtag don't play with my emotions. Leah said, I'm so excited. They need to stop playing with my emotions. I laughed my ass off.
100%.
She said, OMG, Brandon, jinx.
Jinx.
Got
Wow, you guys said it at the same time?
a
Nice.
genuine jinx in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Manny said, oh, hey, Swan fam, up Adam early.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Started early, so
It's a new week. Feeling so good about it.
hopefully we can make it all the way to the end. It'll be a long stream today, guys.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm taking my time. I'm not trying to rush anything.
Brandon
I said,
said,
feeling
Mandy,
chill.
where do you rank watermelon?
Oh, Mandy, we need the hot takes.
Mandy said, oh, favorite fruits.
Favorite fruits.
Let's get a top tier list from Mandy. Gail said, oh, my daughter-in-law's matcha bowl and holder should be here soon.
Yes. Gail, we sent out...
That was shipped out Friday, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like last week, yeah.
Nice.
We sent you the 5-inch bowl and the 6-inch bowl because it depends on who you are and how you like to make your matcha. And I wasn't sure how they would preferred it and wanted to... can ask them or do whatever you want with it, but... They nest together pretty well too.
Mandy said, top 3, if they're harvested in season, as with all fruit, be sure to check the seasons. Don't just grab fruits at any point.
True. Definitely better in season. It's like blackberry season down here, huh? There's so many blackberries. Blueberries coming up on the end of the season here. When we want to go blueberry picking again, and we want to stock the freezer, we want to get like so many blueberries. So I'd like to do that next week, maybe. I don't know. We actually said that we were going to do something special next Saturday. There's like a racetrack out here, the Arbondale Speedway, and they're having like a race.
Yeah,
on
we're gonna
Saturday.
go. We're gonna go check out the Speedway. Never been there.
It's like in the evening, so we can do something in the morning, and then
Have you ever been? You've been to a Speedway?
I've been to a Speedway once. It
Yeah.
was in Pennsylvania, in Bucks County. Shout out Bucks County. Definitely.
I've been to a Speedway once.
Yeah?
Somewhere in Arizona.
Oh yeah. How old do you think you were?
Maybe 13.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I was like 18.
So yeah, we're gonna go check out the Speedway and watch a race.
Yeah.
It's there, so we're gonna go see what's up.
I want to see a demolition derby, bro.
Yeah, for sure. We got Sar Beardless in the horizontal stream.
Oh hey, how
Says
are you?
nice plants. Nice plants.
Oh, thank you. Pretty happy with all the sun we get in this in the pottery van.
Leah said, tell Alex and Serenity hi, they're watching, lol.
Oh, hi, Alex and Serenity.
Huge shout out to Alex and Serenity.
Yes.
You're watching the best pottery live stream on the internet, trust me.
We get to play in clay and mud all day and make beautiful things for people. And you guys are getting some presents in the mail today.
Brandon said, what do you call a dog that herds watermelons?
Melon boy. I don't know.
Melancholy.
Nice. If y'all want to hear some good jokes daily, hit up Brandon's channel.
That was a genuine, right off the
Off the cuff, yeah.
Off the cuff.
That's great.
Straight from the hip shooter. Genuine.
Brandon
That was a
joke.
real one. Tied it all together too. Okay, here's the answer from Mandy.
Ah, let's go.
Number 1 is peaches.
Great number 1.
I don't like. I couldn't pick a number 1. It's hard, but I fell in love with peaches this year.
Yeah.
I never knew. There's something special, and it's my favorite to pick as well. Gail said, thank you so much. I don't know what size. I've never had matcha. I know my daughter-in-law likes it.
I'd say the 5-inch is more popular, but people order both, so I don't know.
Leah said, LOL. Serenity said, oh, good, it's my birthday, LOL.
Happy birthday. What?
Is it really?
Is it really?
Leah said, they're just so transfixed.
Aww.
What's that pottery technique called?
The huff and puff.
A huff and puff.
I don't know. The huff and puff and blow the house down. That's the nursery rhyme.
Leah said, yep, she turns 4 today.
Oh my gosh! Happy 4th
confirmed?
birthday! That's amazing. Four years old. Ah!
Think long and hard about your wish.
Oh, true.
You're gonna make a wish. If you're gonna blow out a candle, make it a good one.
True, true. Alright, I just washed my stamp, so it's a little wet, which means it'll be tacky if I stamp a piece. So I'm gonna put a little bit of baby powder, and that'll create like a barrier between the stamp and the clay. Hopefully we get a nice crisp stamp this way. Yes. Nice.
Brandon said, millions of peaches for free.
Oh, what? What is that? Is that from something?
I'm not sure. Mandy said, demolition derbies are common here in town, especially at the fair.
Yeah.
At the fair, there's your typical rides and foods, but they also do contests for animals, produce, and photography.
That's cool.
I've been to a fair like that. That's how the Arizona State Fair was.
Oh, is it?
We used
That's
to go
cool.
to that.
Yeah.
They had the world's largest pig.
Oh, shit. Nice.
And they had motorcycle races, dirt bikes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I remember they used to do, like, monster truck, I don't know, rallies or mashes. I never went to one, but I always wanted to. Maybe they'll do a monster truck thing at the Speedway one day. We can go. That'd be fun.
Manny said, yes, go Serenity. Brandon said, what inspired you for today?
The prospect of like a fresh start. I feel like we were kind of foggy, you know, over the last few days, and I woke up this morning with a really good attitude.
What do you mean foggy?
Like, I don't know. We took Sunday totally off, and we didn't do anything on Sunday, and that was so nice. We had enough food stocked up, and we had just spent the week doing a lot, and the week before that, we kind of worked too hard. So we chilled out. Having a chill day was nice. So I don't know. I guess maybe that was it. Like when you like work hard and rest hard. So I rested hard and I woke up and I was like, time to work hard. Felt really good. What's your answer, Nick?
What's the question here? What inspired you for today? Brandon! I will say this, Brandon. When Brandon asked he asked what we did before. What we did before pottery.
Yeah,
And,
like our previous life type of deal.
And I don't regret what I said, but I just didn't go into it enough. And I was thinking about it after the fact. And I realized a lot more, kind of remembered some stuff, you know, kind of makes sense why everything is the way that it is, so. Shout out to Brandon for making me think off stream, on and off stream.
Let's go.
My answer's gonna be, I don't know. It's a hard question.
Watermelon?
No, the watermelon didn't inspire me today. I mean, what's good?
I mean, just, you know, coming back to streaming on Tuesdays is really nice. Like
I get
maybe like
excited
the
to
whole
do the
weekend.
stream.
Yeah.
Doing the stream is fun.
Yeah, we work, like Nick said it before, it's like when we're streaming, it is kind of like our chill, fun day to hang out with y'all and chat and talk. Even though we are working, but we work a lot harder on the days we're not streaming too. It's more like down to business. So it's really fun to be here with y'all.
Yeah, I mean, we're on a mission. We're on a mission to take over the world with pottery. One bowl at a time.
One bowl at a time. Nice.
I mean, yeah, beyond just the, the fact that, we got to keep the pottery van filled up with gas. Needs Freon every day. Okay. Battery's dying. So, beyond just keeping the lights on in the pottery van, this is what we love to do. Is make stuff, make functional art. And yeah. So it's like we would do it either way.
Yeah. We need your guys' answers in the chat too. Brandon, everybody. Inspiration of the day to get up and do. We know Serenity's answer.
We got a happy birthday from Mandy.
Yes.
Mandy did say, speaking of produce, drop a link.
Oh.
Ooh, we got an update on the tomatoes.
No way. I want to see.
Video is loading.
Loading.
Ooh, we got a handful of maters. You're gonna come over and see.
Got it. Ooh. Oh, they look so nice. Those are big plants. You're gonna have a great yield.
That's a nice plant. That's so cool.
That's awesome. I want to grow tomatoes so bad. Hopefully I want to pick some tomatoes. That's something that we haven't seen yet at any of the farms. Tomatoes, I guess.
They have them at Upictopia, the most recent place we went to.
Yeah,
But they're all full size, but they're still green.
Yeah.
He said in another week or two. So, not sure if we're gonna go back there. I mean, at this point, it's like we just we have to hit them all.
Yeah, I want to go to this spot this next weekend. It's called A Land of Delight, and they have mulberries. And I don't know anything about mulberries, but I'm interested. So, if anyone out there has some mulberry knowledge, drop it.
Leah said she wants a Sonic cake like Bubba got for his birthday.
Aww. Sonic. Blue frosting?
Leah said, which is fair because she has plenty of toys, lol. So a cake I can do.
Oh.
Mandy said, good pick, Serenity.
Very nice.
Mandy also did say, taking over the hashtag Swan economy.
Yes.
Brandon said, self-reflection is good on a regular basis, keeps you grounded, focused, and appreciative.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, I said I was a photographer, but I mean, in reality, my first ever job and the thing I've done the longest is I grew up in a gym. My family owned a boxing gym. So I started, I guess my first job was cleaning the gym at 16. I would just go in there and clean and stuff, and then eventually I started training. So I was always into the sport. And so I did that for a decade, and then I got into photography. I did that for 5, 6, 7 years. So it's that's kind of where it all comes from, I guess. Trying to motivate people.
You were actively boxing too, right? Doing matches
That was
during
before,
training, or?
Yeah, before I started cleaning. I started boxing somewhere at around 13. Mm-hmm. And I did that all through up until I started training full time at around 18. So I had to kind of make a choice of what I was going to do, go to school or work. And I chose to take on the job of working full time in the gym. So it's like, yeah. So I appreciate Brandon. Appreciate Brandon. I need, you know, I don't know what the percentage is, but you know, the amount of people that stumble into the chat.
Yeah.
And I'm talking stumble. on a 2-day binge. Right? Haven't seen the sun in 48 hours.
Gosh.
They stumble in the chat and they just say like the dumbest, useless
Yeah.
comment for no reason and then just disappear into the shadows. So shout out to Brandon
Hell yeah,
for
man.
being a real person. We found him.
Or he found us.
Lee said, was one of the packages a box, or could they hypothetically stuff it into a long but short mailbox?
Did you receive your shirt already?
Oh yeah.
I think your shirt was in an envelope.
Your shirt is in a like a plastic mail delivery thing.
Yeah.
What do they call that? An envelope?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
A padded envelope. Yeah. That's what they
And
call
then the pieces are in a box.
it. Yeah.
Leah did say, agreed, Brandon. Not always fun, but definitely needed. We got Gunter in the chat.
What's up, Gunter? Dope name.
Just drops the letter B.
B.
Shout out to Gunter with the letter B. Mandy said, and there's so many green ones loaded or looking to be picked once they start getting into the red shade. It's going to be pick, pick, pick.
Yes. I've heard of some, you could try it with maybe one. Table ripening, counter ripening. You pick it when it's green and let it ripen in your counter. And then you can maybe like taste the difference and see.
Well, when we were at Picktopia,
Oh, yeah.
the tomatoes were not available to be picked. But we did see someone asked if they could have some for fried green tomatoes, and then he let them get a couple green tomatoes.
Yeah, they were big guys, like the beefsteaks. They were big.
We don't have any tomatoes, but we have the basil outside in Ben Wolf's number 6 pot. It's in the gray stoneware with a Celtic rim.
Yes. It's flourishing. All the rain that we've been getting. The
So
plants have
yesterday,
been loving
Jess
it.
had some, what was it, tomato, mozzarella, and basil.
With balsamic and olive oil, salt and pepper.
So that would be my recommendation for Mandy. That's a nice little snack.
Yes. Let's put all that through a...
Brandon
mix it in a
said, here we
salad
go
or-
around the mulberry bush, ... classic song.
Really? Like the rhyme where it's like the childhood rhyme where you're like dancing in a circle round and round. I'm not sure.
Here we go around the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we
Yeah.
go around the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning.
Yeah. Wow, that's like
This is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face.
yeah, it's like Leah and Serenity and Alex. Do you guys know that? Have you guys said
I've
that like,
never
in
heard.
school or
I've
anything?
never heard
like,
that one.
Huh. Maybe that's from a different time.
I know Ring Around the Rosie. That's about
Ring
it.
Around the Rosie. That's similar.
I don't know what the meaning is behind that. I know it's
Oh, me
like
neither.
weird though.
Oh, really?
Apparently, it had to do with like
Controversial?
it had to do with like the plague or something.
Oh my god.
It's like ashes, ashes. We all fall down. Like I'm not sure what the thing is. I'm a little behind here, but I'm gonna catch up. Leah said, anyone else worried she's gonna smack the bowl after she gets the baby powder out?
Wow.
Maddie said, not to kiss your guys' butt, but you guys have inspired me for today. Woke up this morning immediately thinking of your stream.
Oh my god.
As an added bonus, I did my weekly weigh-in and of losing 13 pounds.
Hell yes!
One day at a time.
Let's go.
Just keep building the momentum.
Aw.
Just keep building the momentum. Slowly but surely.
That means a lot. Thank you for saying that too, Mandy.
And then it's reciprocated.
Yeah.
And then it inspires us to keep inspiring you to inspire us.
Yeah.
Leah
100%.
said, "Wow, Mandy, that's amazing. What a significant loss. Great job."
That's awesome. Keep going.
Brandon said, "I swiped by y'all looking for more brain rot to enlighten my day."
Brand on the go said that?
Yeah. It's a
And
joke.
then you came back?
It's a joke, Jessica.
Oh, that was a joke.
Nope. Leah said, "Nope. I'm assuming they're buddies being kept together a little." Brandon said, "Glad you kept me from reducing my brain cell count. Quality vibes."
There we go.
Leah said, "I love his Celtic rims."
My favorite's the scalloped rim.
Really?
Yeah. Is Celtic your favorite?
I like the rope style.
Oh, the rope
They're all
one?
cool. I mean, that's why I got 3 different.
Yeah.
I got the 3 different kinds. I mean, he has other ones too.
Yeah.
Those are my 3 favorite though. That's why I got the rope, the scallop, and the Celtic rim.
Yeah. Fire prices too, guys. Go support Ben.
Yeah, you can get a Ben pot for a great price. We got Alden in the chat. Said, "Finally, I'm not late."
Hi, Alden.
I'm behind, guys. Mandy said, "But you guys have inspired me. You guys work so hard and bring it every day, spending me so much time with you and having a job to do, present here, and constantly giving updates. I'm inspired just by giving good news and want to show up like y'all do each week."
Let's go, Mandy.
It's 2025, guys.
It's the year.
The energy's on fire.
Yes.
It's the golden age. Liberation Day.
We're so lucky to be alive during this time.
Julia subscribed to the
honestly.
channel.
During any time, but yeah, look
Well,
around,
yeah.
guys. Be grateful. Just be grateful. Take advantage of it because it's 2025, and man, I came here May 1st. I did it the first of every month, pretty much this year. I said it's a new month. It's the first of the month. You know, it's a new chance. We're halfway through freaking May, guys.
We're not halfway through May yet.
Well, it's
What's
the
the date?
It's the 13th.
Okay.
So in
Man.
3-4 days, whatever it is, we're coming up on the halfway point of May, which means we're coming up on the
Man.
halfway point of 2025. Okay, I hate to break it to you. You thought it was January last week.
Yeah. What are you trying to tell me half the year's over already? Holy crap.
So
I'm not
you gotta
ready.
seize the day.
True.
Take advantage of it.
Wow.
Okay. Leah said, "Would y'all do me a favor? Would you please be so kind to tell Alex and Serenity they have to be good and taking nap pretty, please."
Serenity. Alex. You have to listen to your mom, and it's time for nap time. So please, please, please take a nap so you can wake up and come back and say hey. Come back and see us after nap time. We'll still be here.
Definitely listen to your mama.
Mm-hmm.
She knows best. And you're going to feel refreshed. You're going to wake up for your nap. And you're going to have a wonderful birthday.
Yes.
So happy birthday. Everyone say happy birthday. Wherever you are, say it out loud. Happy birthday, Serenity.
Happy birthday, Serenity. Enjoy your nap and have a beautiful dream. And then come back and enjoy the whole day. That's for you.
Alden said, "Gee, I wonder if it's the 200 live stream."
Not quite yet.
He said, "Gee, I wonder if it's the 200 live stream, they will make 200 mini jars."
Possibly. We'll have to do something special.
Shout out to Julia for subscribing. Alden did say, "May 23, it's my birthday."
Really?
10 days, Aldi. Or I guess it might be a different day for you over there.
Are you doing anything fun to celebrate?
Happy early birthday,
Happy early
birthday to Alden.
That's awesome.
All right, I'm all caught up.
Nice. Cheers, y'all.
Leah did say, Alex and Serenity said, okay, thumbs up, LOL.
Nice. Good. That's what we like to hear.
Serenity said about the happy birthday. Thanks, guys. You are so sweet.
Aw.
Lots of May birthdays. We had Barbie's birthday.
Yeah. Wow. Nice tall foot. It's a little uneven right here from the wear board. I'm just gonna grab our Sureform. It's like a cheese grater. I'm gonna file this guy down. Man, that's so nice. All the way down. And keep these rounded. Now let's create this little foot. Thank you guys for the hearts in the chat. We're finishing up our bowl-a-thon. I think we've got like 4 more bowls and then we've done all 40 for this big order. But there's more than 40 back there. This whole kiln. It's gonna be many, many kilns of bowls after this too for Glaze.
Yeah, we can stack the bisque bowls in there. We can stack the bowls, but as you guys know, when the pieces are glazed and they get fired when they're glazed, if anything's touching, they'll get fused and melted together. So you have to space the bowls out differently after they're glazed, and we can only get 10 bowls on a shelf, and there's 4 shelves in the kiln when they're glazed. So that's 40. We'll be able to do 40
Is that
bowls.
really what it is?
Yeah.
4? These are smaller. They're the 5-inch bowl. What do you
5.
think?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
You can fit 5 on one shelf.
Jeez, yeah.
So each level will fit 10, and there's 4 levels.
Jeez.
So it'll be 40 bowls in that sucker.
We can get this whole order done. But there's more than just the one order. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, we have a 28-inch kiln. It's a mid-sized kiln.
Mandy said, by the way,
Yeah.
about the snapdragons,
Oh yeah.
bees absolutely love them. Bees absolutely love them.
Oh yeah. That'd be something awesome to get into, as well as having bees. Having fresh honey.
You're gonna get stung.
No.
At least freaking was, bro. You're gonna get
No.
stung if you have bees.
No. Bees are nice if you're nice to them. It's like, I don't know. I probably would get stung.
I don't think bees even sting people anymore.
You don't think so?
No.
Wow, they've evolved.
I've been trying to get stung. I touch
No.
bees. Every bee I see, I pet them.
He does. That's true.
And they don't.
That's what I'm saying. They're not mean. They're not angry. They're not upset. It's just like when they're frightened or when they feel threatened, they have a defense mechanism. One time I stepped on a bee when I was a kid.
When we were at the thing, at the farm, Eupictopia,
Yeah.
I saw. It's in the video. It's
Oh my God,
It
yeah.
was a metallic bee. It
That
was
was
metallic
crazy.
green and blue,
Gotta look that one up.
and I've never seen that before.
I see Aaliyah in the vert.
Shout out to Lee. Everyone
What's
go
up?
gas up the vert. That's gonna be a first time ever. Nick sends people to the
Wow.
vert.
Nick sends people to the vert.
It's literally only Nightbot chilling in there.
Wow. We got 17 people hanging out in here, but
It's because it's on the subscribers only mode.
oh yeah. Well, y'all, all you have to do is hit sub and you can come say hey. It just is a way to support us.
hit the sub, say hello, and then you can unsub and leave.
Yeah. Leah dancing, let's go.
Alden did say, guys, got just a question. What live stream did y'all join me? Live stream 20. Not sure. Not surely, Aldi. We didn't see it live. Your live stream. We missed it live.
We watched it after the fact.
But we saw it that you did it. Very cool setup with the mirror and everything. Very creative.
Yeah, that was super creative.
You're gonna have to give TRX some pointers.
Yeah. Tip or trick. Got Brandon on the go. Aunt B is sweet. Leah with her emote.
Mandy said the bees especially love the yellow and red ones, and they're super hardy flowers.
I know bees can only see like specific colors, right? Like, watch the thing about bees, because butterflies, bees, and dragonflies, they all see like different colors so they can get to the right plant.
And he said, I love the chunky bees.
Yeah, are those carpenter bees? No, those are the bumbles.
She said the fat bottom boys. Bumblebees are usually carpenter bees.
Oh yeah,
Mandy said, yeah, the metallic bee was amazing.
that was crazy.
And Gail said, that bee was beautiful. I've never seen a metallic bee.
Neither had we. Man, nature's amazing, isn't it? 2 more bowls.
Well, here's what I'm looking at. This is the AI generated response. It's called a blue calamintha bee.
Huh.
It is a rare and ultra rare bee species, particularly in Florida. It says it's considered extremely rare, with populations primarily found in its Lake Wales ecosystem in Florida.
It's literally only in that place.
It says the bee's rarity is further emphasized by its recent rediscovery after not being seen in years, raising concerns about its potential extinction.
Holy crap.
That was a special bee, guys.
That was a super special bee.
I'm gonna have to cut that up into a short.
Wow.
I'll have to remix that.
That's so crazy. I never would have really thought that there would be a species in like such a small area and it would only be there like that.
And the images they have on the Google, pretty insane. It's an extremely awesome looking color and everything.
Wow.
There's some more stuff here I'm gonna read because I find this interesting, guys. You're gonna have to bear with me. The blue calamintha bee is primarily known to exist in the Lake Wales Central Florida. The bee is strongly associated with Ash's claminant. It's a scrub habitat plant, making it highly susceptible to habitat loss.
Huh.
It says the bee was last seen in 2016 and recently rediscovered in 2020. As researchers weren't sure if the species had gone extinct.
Holy crap.
It's in the ultra rare section of species category. It says it says population numbers. While there were 4 previously known locations for the bee, it has been spotted in 3 of those locations and 6 new ones. I guess it doesn't have much information there, but. All right, well, special bee.
Wow. Leah said, oh, the moment things click for the kids is amazing. LOL. Serenity asked me who that nice, pretty lady was on TV, and I explained that's my friend Jess, remember? They've watched before. And she said, on YouTube? And I said, yes, dear, on YouTube. It's just on TV. And then she asked if you were the one who sent the mini jars and my pink cup, the mug. And I said, yes, same Jess. And she freaked out. Oh, that's really cute.
Alden did say, I couldn't get a face cam, so I use a mirror.
It was very, very creative, Alden. I was impressed.
It was very cool.
For sure.
You just got to keep going. Do it 100 times.
Shout out to Minion in the chat. Welcome on in.
Manny said, yeah, I remember stepping on a few bees as a kid.
Yeah, I stepped on a bee like at the pool.
Really?
Like, it was at my grandma's house. She had an above ground pool.
And it like hurt your foot?
Yeah, it stung me. It stung
Dang.
me on the bottom of my foot. And then my grandma like made, I think it was baking powder or baking soda. Oh no, it was cornstarch and water and like a little paste and put it on there and it stopped the stinging. At least that's what I remember.
Manny said, we had a slip and slide. Lawn got very muddy and attracted so many bees.
Yeah, because like when the grass grew really tall, it had those little white flowers that popped up, like the weeds, and the bees loved those. They were always hanging out there. I remember that.
Manny said, not sure if they grow well for your zone, but lavender is also great for bees.
Lavender, yeah. Lavender does grow very well out here.
She said, we have a bird bath, but the birds hardly use it, but the bees love it.
No way.
Put rocks in the middle so they don't drown.
Ooh, there you go.
You got a bee bath.
A bee bath, that's really nice. Leah said, I stepped on a nest that fell from my Nana's apple tree, got stung by a bunch, and now I'm allergic. Oh,
jeez.
Holy crap.
I had a bad experience. I had like a can of soda.
Yeah.
I was like probably like 10 or 12 or something. And there was a bee had gotten in the can. And I went to pick it up and take a sip. And the bee like flew out of the can and stung me right on my eyelid. And my eye like swole up for like 3 days. I couldn't see out of my eye. It was like I like had a big puffy eye. That hurt.
That's awful.
That
I'm
hurt so
sorry.
freaking bad, dude.
Holy crap.
Do not get stung on the eyelid. And check your.
She said, "Do not get stung on the eyelid."
If you have the freaking chance to avoid that, bro, I got bit on the head. I told you this story.
Oh no, yeah.
A horsefly.
Tell the story.
I got attacked in the pool by a horsefly once.
Oh my god.
And like I was underneath the water, and Alden's dipping out. Shout out to Aldi.
Oh, peace out, Aldi. Get some rest.
Keep up the good work, Alden.
We'll see you next time.
Keep up the good work and happy early birthday. We'll see you on the next one. I was under the water. Little guy.
Oh no.
And he was like, the thing was like floating above the water waiting for me to come up, like it knew that I needed to take a breath. So like I tried to come up out of the water with a bunch of splashes and he still got me on the top of my head and bit me and like took a chunk of meat.
Oh my god, the horseflies.
All right.
Well, shout out to Minion in the chat. How many years have you been practicing, ma'am? Very polite. 9 years this year. 9 years we've been working on it. About 5 years having the business together. Got Chad. What's up, Chad? Welcome back. Did you ever hear of the killer bees that saved a woman who was dying with an incurable Lyme disease?
No.
Dude, I have heard of this thing where people have arthritis and they like take the bee and make the bee sting them to help the joint pain. I forgot about that. I haven't heard of that one specifically, Chad, but that's freaking crazy. Dude, my stepdad had Lyme disease. Todd. Got it from a tick. Oh, I just accidentally swiped Ben Wolf's live through the ether. What's up, Ben?
We're right next to each other?
Yeah.
Better be.
One swipe away from Ben.
It says the idea that killer bees can cure Lyme disease.
Yeah.
Here, let me try to read it. Bee venom therapy and Lyme disease.
Wow, yeah.
Intentionally stinging oneself with a honeybee can help manage or even cure Lyme disease. That's the claim.
That's it.
I guess it's...
I believe it.
One currently cited example is Ellie Lobel, who was stung by a swarm of Africanized bees, and after the attack, she reported a significant improvement in her Lyme disease symptoms.
Jeez, like it was an accident and then it happened?
Yeah, she was stung by a swarm of Africanized bees.
Holy crap.
Lobel then practiced self-administered bee stings for years and claimed to a full recovery from the Lyme disease.
Wow. That's incredible. Nature's amazing, dude. Do you believe it?
Do I believe? Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to rule it out. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Gil did say in the chat, does it help or just distract you?
What? Does what?
Not sure. It might have been something we were talking about. Mandy did
Sorry
say.
if I'm not.
Horse flies hurt, dude. Out in the yard again, but it bit me on the chest, had a lump about the size of a penny.
Who said that?
Mandy.
Mandy? Oh my god, yeah.
She said bruised by the second day.
I don't know if it was a horsefly or a bee, but I had one that also bit me on the chest like that. I was just like playing, and I must have just like bumped it, and it bit me or stung me, and yeah, I remember that, but I just don't remember if it was a bee or a fly. We got old Nintendude in the chat. Today, Floridians, how's it going? Oh, good day, Floridians. How's it going? We're good. We're chilling. How are you?
Shout out to Minion in the vertical stream, as well as Chad. And an old Nintendude. Hope everyone's having a happy Tuesday. We're chilling. We are 1 hour, 19 minutes into episode 106.
Let's go.
Episode 106 of our Pottery live stream here.
Wow, it feels so wild since we've crossed the hundo threshold.
We are live on Rumble. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. Vertical and horizontal streams on YouTube, depending on how you like to view the stream. You can go to our channel, go to the live section, drop a like on both streams, hop on your alt account, drop a like on both streams.
Let's get it.
Create a new Gmail, email, create a new YouTube account.
Wow.
Drop a like on both streams.
Talk about a
Drop
call
a
to
like on
action.
Rumble, Team Green, and Team
Let's go
Purple.
Rumble. Let's go Twitch.
Episode 106. We are an hour 19 into it, and we're going to try to stretch it out till 8 p.m., guys. So that's like a little over 7 hours.
All right, I'm ready. I'm still feeling
6
really
hours?
good.
6, 7 hours, guys. Let's get a bowl update.
All right.
How many bowls do we got left to trim?
One bowl left. Look at this, guys.
40
Crazy.
bowls thrown and 40 bowls trimmed.
Yeah.
One more?
One more to trim. Chad said, Florida is getting so hot lately. Man, I love it. It's feeling really good. I love the rain too. When it gets hot enough that it knows it needs to rain, that's what's up. Leah said, I hear a truck. Dang it, not you, not USPS. The attendant said, keep it real. Wish me luck tonight. I'm teaching my daughter more driving. I literally was thinking about this the other night because when we have kids, I was thinking about like teaching them to drive. We were like in the car, I was just thinking, and I'm like, Nick's gonna have to do that.
Well, I was I was driving and at the age of probably three or four.
You're a good driver.
Well, I was a professional
No,
driver for like a small period of time, like a
True.
year.
true.
I spent a lot of time, and actually, when I was doing Redbox, I did Redbox for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I just drove around all day, pretty much. I mean, I drove across the country twice.
I mean, I can drive, but I'm not the best driver ever. I can drive, I can park, but
No, I had
when
a
it comes to like, I
my
mean,
first
Nick's
car-
taught me
My
things
first
that
car
I
was
didn't
a
know.
stick shift,
Oh yeah.
and we were drifting. We were Tokyo Drift.
Well, good luck, Nintendo.
Yeah, just be patient. I would say just be patient.
Yeah. I remember learning to drive.
Maybe get some, no, I don't know. You gotta start with like a go-kart or something, you know?
Megan said, not gonna lie, I thought, what are those? Then I realized they were facing each other. Yeah, it's funny, like the bowls, they look like little faces, like little Pringle mouths. I think that's really funny. Attendant said to say half my cars I've had have been manual. If you could teach your daughter manual, you should. I wish I learned. And then it like also reinstills like how a car operates, because
Yeah.
I don't have that ingrained in me how a car operates. And if you do manual, then you do. So I would say
Driving a manual
if you
forces
can,
you to
bro.
understand how the car functions, and then gives you a better sense of how to operate it.
Yeah. Leah said, yeah, I've always drove when I was little, then on the road by 12 because my mom was sick. Then almost a year I drove a 26-foot moving truck for a small moving company. So I'm all right at it. Let's go.
Honestly, they probably won't even be driving in a couple years.
You don't think so?
I mean,
Jeez.
that's just
That's
I'll always be driving.
yeah. I like to drive. I don't really like to drive long distances, but I do like to drive. Chad said Lego heads with mouths. Leah said she wants a manual car though. Her one currently is an automatic.
Gail did say in the horizontal, I taught both my boys how to drive. My father taught me how to drive.
Very nice.
Gail said I taught them stick.
There you go. Yeah, I wish, I don't think either of my parents can drive stick actually. So maybe they can, I just don't know.
Yeah.
I learned how to drive in a Suburban. It's big car. That's what we had.
Yeah, having a manual's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Aw. I mean, you want to get a bike, don't you? You still want to get a motorcycle?
Eventually I'll get a bike again. I mean, we've been locked down for, I mean, especially this year, especially last year, but for the past several years, you know, we've been saving, and so yeah,
Yeah.
we aren't buying anything.
Nope.
Getting by with the bare minimum right now, just to save up as much as we can for this, you know, the next part, the next phase 2.
Phase 2. Chad said first manual was a geometric 3-cylinder tiny car. Looked like a drivable roller skate. I don't know what that is. I can think of a geo tracker. Is that like a geometric?
Geometro.
Metro.
It's a classic.
It's classic.
It's an icon.
I'm glad you know. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'll look it up later.
Gil did say better control with manual. Forces you to be engaged too.
Yeah.
You know, can't be texting and eating, and I mean,
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was driving manual, I'd be texting and eating. I wasn't the brightest kid.
You're like word from the wise. Do not text and eat
While you're driving manual.
while you're driving manual or driving any car.
I like multitasking.
Well, Nintendo said manual is fun with a rotary engine. What is that?
Yeah, that's what I had a Mazda RX-8 for a period of time. I'm talking redlining at 9,000 RPM. Yeah, the rotary engines are finicky though. I had one of them die.
Oh.
If you get a little bit of junk in that engine, sand.
Really?
Yeah.
Then you're out of business.
Well, I was replacing my air filter one time,
Yeah.
and just some dust got in there, and eventually just killed the engine.
Oh my god.
And also, getting oil changes, doing basic maintenance is more difficult because it's just a different layout under the hood. But yeah, the rotary engine was cool. Gil said she had a geostorm.
I gotta look these cars up.
Old Nintendo said MX-5, Civic Si, RX-8, 90s Ranger V6. Had rotaries.
Oh, wow. The 90s Ranger V6. Let's go.
Yeah, eventually, I'm talking way down the line, you know? Like, way down the line. I'd like to get a little two-seater.
All right, guys. We did it. We trimmed all the bowls.
Bowls trimmed, okay.
Bowls trimmed. So I'm gonna feel all these pieces and see what needs to happen next. All right.
Oh, I see. Those aren't rotary engine cars. Those are the cars that old Nintendo had in manual transmission.
Oh, wow.
He's a bit of a ricer. Got the MX-5 Civic Si or RX-8. I had the RX-8. Yeah, it was a fun car. We got a applause from Gail in the chat. 40 bowls completed.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So the next mission is getting 40
Whisk
matching
holders.
macho whisk holders
Jeez.
for these bowls.
Yes.
How do we feel about that?
I'm ready to do it, but I want to get all of this other stuff trimmed so that we have some space to put 40 bats, you know, or maybe we don't even do bats. We just throw them, pop them off. They're pretty small, but let's see. We have a couple of hanging planters that need trimmed first, and honestly, the mugs need these handles attached. So we're gonna work through this before we do the whisk holders. Sound like a plan? Here's the topper to our hanging planter. And we do have a base right here. So these will get holes on the side of the interior little knob here. We'll get 2 holes for twine. We'll put 3 holes around here for twine. It'll all get strung up together. The drainage happens right in the center. So it sits all together. But we do need to trim these guys up. So we're gonna flip them over, make them nice and round. Chad said it's all about that base.
All right. I guess we have how to throw hanging planter, how to trim hanging planter.
We do.
We just need how to glaze hanging planter
Oh, wow.
and
Okay.
reveal.
Wow, all right.
We've got throwing and trimming for mini jar, hanging planter, and jewelry fountain. So we just need glaze and reveal for those videos.
Okay.
And we got throwing videos for dip plate
Man,
and juicer.
I trimmed the dip plate here already.
So we're gonna need trimming videos for dip plate
And
and juicer
All right.
eventually.
All right. We can do that.
Old Nintendo said, y'all have fun. See you later, Gator.
Peace out, man. Thanks for coming through.
Appreciate you stopping by, Old Nintendo. Have a great rest of your day out there.
Good luck with your daughter tonight.
Yep, stay safe. And, accidents are going to happen. Hopefully, the small ones, make a small one so you don't have to make a big one. But,
just teach them how to handle it, and then you're good to go.
You got it.
Yeah.
Leah said, see you soon. Appreciate it. Hollow Boy just popping in and says, check my latest short.
CRX. What are you looking at? What are you seeing?
It says, don't be surprised if one day I just ...
And then what?
And then it's got the song Missed Call by Treaty Oak Revival.
I don't know.
Don't be surprised if you just what, TRX?
Yeah, it's just what?
Give up
No.
while Aldi's killing the live streaming game? Alden's over here doing face cam, live stream, committed. It's not in your blood, TRX, you know it.
Tough love.
What was the tough love? Giving up's not in his blood. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, true. I hear you. My bad.
They said, nice to see you, TRX. How are you? How your mama and them? Did you watch the whole thing? See, I think TRX might be one of those who over the weekend... Mother's Day can be a rough weekend for a lot of people, guys. Hopefully, for all the moms out there, they got all the love in the world. But, it can be a weekend of a lot of hard memories and heartache, and... So it's over, guys. We got through it. Father's Day is coming up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if anybody needs a Father's Day gift, you gotta order it ASAP.
When is Father's Day?
Next month.
Okay, maybe. Jerk said, did you watch the whole thing? I mean, I watched like 30 seconds of it. It went on way too long. Yeah, I watched the whole thing. Gonna need more context.
Stamp. All right. Here's the big one.
My best friend, my buddy Timbo, out there in Philly, he lost his mom at a young age, so I know it's not always the best weekend for some, but you gotta experience it every year. It's not gonna go away. And it is over. Let's see what information I got for the day here. I checked it earlier, and I know it's not that interesting, so we're gonna have to figure out what national day it is. But this is my Bing co-pilot information of the day. It is the Cannes Film Festival.
What's that mean?
You never heard of the Cannes Film Festival?
I have not, no. Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Canes?
So, yeah. The opening night gala, which takes place tonight, May 13th. Or I guess it's today. And it runs through May 24th. And there's lots of films premiering from some famous film directors. Spike Lee.
Oh, yeah?
And some other ones.
Where is it? Is it in California? I wonder. TRX did say that he lost his mom at a young age as well. Sorry to hear that, TRX.
Yeah, doesn't mean that it's, you know, that you can't accomplish anything or have a happy life. Because my buddy Tim, he's been through it, and it's still hard on him. But he's a very successful, very nice. He's the most honest, trustworthy dude I know.
Yeah, me too. Well, aside from Nick.
And he's our hard-working guy, and he's always felt the burden of it, but he's never let it hold him back. So, all right, the Cannes Film Festival is held annually in Cannes, France.
France? Wow. Okay.
I don't have much information about it, but
That's all right.
78 years of the festival. That's what we got. So
Cool. All right.
I don't recognize any of the movies, and I don't know any of the directors. Really.
Oh, damn, really?
So, but that's cool. Film festivals are cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
Let's see what national day it is. I gotta get something more interesting than that.
Leah did say May is especially hard for me because of Mother's Day, and then the anniversary of losing my mom a week later, and then her birthday all a week later after that, also Serenity's birthday. It's a lot of significance.
Okay, I got a couple ones.
Shoot.
National Crouton Day.
Ooh, what? No way. I like croutons.
Hashtag National Crouton Day, everyone.
Oh my god.
May 13th recognizes the tasty topping that shouldn't be overlooked.
Putting bread on your salad. It's like, it was already so healthy, and I
Many
just
of
gotta
our
put a bunch
words
of bread on
for
it.
bread-related food come from this French, and for good reason. The French love bread. Croutons are no different. The French word croûte means crust. Croutons are often made from day-old bread, which has been cut into cubes and seasoned with herbs and oils and butter. So it's National Crouton Day.
Let's go.
We got National Fruit Cocktail Day.
Oh, what? That's wild.
Fruit cocktails consist... What are they
All the fruit you have in your fridge, bro.
National Fruit Cocktail Day on May 13th may be a way to improve calorie count. Many of us had childhood memories of a dish of fruit cocktail regularly served with a meal. Why not us enjoy this delicious treat and take a walk down memory lane at the same time?
Whenever I hear fruit cocktail, I don't think of a nice fruit medley. I think of those little Dole cups that are like full of sugar.
I think of the Wiggles. Fruit salad.
Oh no, you
Yummy,
cannot get that
yummy.
shit stuck in our head, bro.
Fruit
That's not
salad.
fair.
Yummy, yummy.
Holy crap. How did they do that to us? That's messed up.
Yeah, 20 years later,
Boy,
and I instantly remember
that's
that.
awful.
National Apple Pie Day is May 13th.
Wow, all right.
It's the National Apple Pie. It's America's favorite dessert, and it's observed annually on May 13th. It's not only delicious, but it's one of the oldest traditional foods.
Oh, interesting.
It says the first apple pie recipe was printed in England in 1381.
Jeez.
And I got one more for you.
Wow, okay.
National Frog Jumping Day.
Oh my god, what?
Observed each year on May 13th, National Frog Jumping Day is a favorite national day for both young and old alike.
Oh my god.
Let's jump
so
right
funny.
into a little history about frog jumping.
There's history about frog jumping?
In 1865, Mark Twain published his first short story, Jim Smiley and His Jumping Frog.
Oh my god.
Later, he changed the name and published it as The Celebrated Jumping Frog of Calvert County.
Oh my god.
The same story also has a third title, The Notorious Jumping Frog of Calvers County.
Well, I remember being like in elementary school and like almost like playing leapfrog. Try to like jump over each other, who could get there the fastest. Is that what we're talking about here?
The current frog jumping record was set in 1986 by Rosie Rebetter, who jumped 21 feet and 5 3/4 inches.
Oh my God.
While fans of Mark Twain or perhaps the Calvers County Fair might have you believe frog jumping competitions only happen in Calvers County, that's not true. They happen throughout the country and more frequency than one might expect. Frog jumping contests happened in other states and municipalities in 1865. And the event took place across borders. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm reading. Happy National Frog Jumping Day. Do you want me to keep reading it?
I don't know.
Okay, that's a no.
That'd be cool to tell us, Serenity and Alex, when they wake up, that it's National Frog Jumping Day, and then they could jump like frogs for a little bit.
That's all I got for you guys.
TRX says, what about Raising Cane's? It was Cane's Film Festival.
Man, he said back, needed to make my dad lunch, ended up requesting something new. Texted me this exactly in order. Hot dog bun, taco meat, salsa, hot dog, cheese, lettuce, jalapenos.
Whoa.
That's what I'm talking about.
That sounds good. I'm trying to have a barbecue. I guess we haven't grilled up anything this year yet, and now that it's getting hot, it'd be nice to grill up some food. I mean, that's Nick's job, so what do you think?
I love a
He's a master grill.
I love a Sonoran hot dog.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm iffy on the bacon. I like bacon, but on the Sonoran hot dog, sometimes I like it without it. The only thing I would add is refried beans and sour cream. I'd make it as messy as possible. That's an over the sink meal.
Oh my God.
For me, personally.
Holy crap.
T-Rex said, how do you say crayon?
Crayon.
How do you say it?
Crayon.
Crayon?
Yeah, crayon.
You say crayon?
Yeah, I do.
All
Crayon.
right.
How do you say it?
I say crayon.
You do?
Yeah.
Crayon? Crayon? I don't know. You'd have to catch. I don't know. That's hard because like then you get in your head about it. Crayon. Crayon. I feel like I say crayon.
Cray off or crayon?
Cray off. Well, Crayola is the only way to go. What was the other brand? Started with like an R.
I don't know.
There's like 2 brands of crayons that are like really popular, and the one is like total trash, and the other one is like Crayola, which is good. What's the off-brand of crayons, guys? What is it?
Leah did say they don't need a national day for that. All they normally like to pretend to be cats or dogs.
Oh, that's funny.
Derek said I pronounce it like crayon, like crayon.
Oh, like Nick, yeah.
Or crayon. Crazy art, TRX says, is the other.
Crazy art. I'm thinking of, I swear it started with an R. Like, I want to say Roosevelt, and that's not right.
Manny said, I don't know how to feel, but somehow it works. Laugh my ass off. The taco hot dog is...
That sounds fire.
It's good. And he did say, hot take, Cane's is grody.
Whoa.
The only flavor is salt, and there's too much of it. Also too dry.
That is a hot take. I don't know it well enough to have an opinion about it. I think we only had it one time together.
Well, I'll burn some bridges right now. I don't like Chick-fil-A.
Oh, wow.
Soggy nuggets, and they're too sweet. Soggy fries, too.
Bridges burned.
And I'm not waiting in line.
Jesus
Not a
Christ.
chance.
He said, I'll burn some bridges right now.
Well, I haven't been to Chick-fil-A since the one they had that one in Philly, remember?
Yeah.
And that one closed down in like maybe 2016 or something.
Oh, really?
That was the last time I've ever had
Jeez.
Chick-fil-A. It was damn near 10 years ago.
I remember going when I was young. That was like, we'd go to Sonic and we'd go to Chick-fil-A if we were going anywhere.
Derek said, I love Chick-fil-A.
What do you love about it? The Chick-fil-A commercial where it's like, I love, it's always like, I love the crispy, crunchy.
Look up why they removed the ingredients from the
yeah,
website.
that's crazy.
Look up if you want to get the ingredients to the Chick-fil-A sandwich, you have to email them.
Leah said, you mean praying, Jess? I don't think that's it either. I don't know. I guess once I see it, I'll know it, but I'm not sure what I'm thinking of. He said nuggets and sandwiches. The thing with Chick-fil-A is it's like, it's way too expensive for what it is. Like chicken, good. $15 chicken, bad. Like I don't want to spend that much money on fast food.
Yeah, they gotta make this shit cheaper.
And then you gotta wait in line.
Mandy said,
And
I
it's
could
just-
agree, Nick, but if you come for their Arnold Palmies, ... About Chick-fil-A. Come on, Jess, you gotta stay on top. Mandy said Rose Art.
Rose art, that's it. That's it, Mandy. Let's go,
I tried
Mandy.
to look it up too, and I couldn't even find anything.
I swear it was Rose art. That's gotta be it. The Rose art crayon. Well, that's at least what I had. We had two. We had the Crayola and we had the Rose art. And Rose arts were like wax and crayons were butter, you know? The Crayolas were butter. But they actually had a Crayola factory in Pennsylvania. I don't really remember ever going, but I know it exists. Leah said-
The Crayola factory.
The Crayola factory. And you could like make your own color of crayon.
You said that's where?
It's in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
I don't know if I ever went, but I know it's there. Shout out to Mandy for knowing that. I freaking,
Yeah, we got
that was it.
W's from Gail for
Let's
Mandy.
go. That's like hidden, locked away memories. Also, like, nothing will ever beat the box of like a hundo crayons, where with the sharpener in the back, where you sharpen the crayon into the box.
You were a rich kid, huh?
Well, I mean, there was me and my brother, so I don't know. I guess we get
I'm
one box of crayons for the two of us. Like,
Yeah, we had the leftover restaurant.
oh, we
crayons.
had those too.
Got a mini golf pencil.
You didn't have like drawing stuff?
A half an inch of a carpenter's pencil.
I was like really into like drawing and art and stuff. So I guess like for Christmas, that's like kind of that was my present.
These are my thing. I'll show it. I'm bringing my face up to show it. I'll show it on both. I'll show it on both streams too. These Bic pencils. They're the black Bic with the different colored like pocket clip thing. These have always been my favorite. My favorite drawing thing that I draw with. If I ever drew, and I used to some.
Yeah.
I used to use this pencil. These have always been my favorite pencil since like 7th grade.
Wow.
And I've got a package unopened.
Yeah, he does. You got the package right there?
No, it's hidden. It's in my safe.
It's hidden.
For like if they ever stop making them. Those are the best ones.
Wow. Yeah, I guess I liked like the ones you have to sharpen.
You know, I used to like doing you like do the colored pencil, right?
Yeah.
And then you do the black crayon on top.
Oh, what?
And then you scrape it away with a paper clip. You never done that?
No, I never did that.
Because you do the colored pencils on the paper, right?
Yeah.
You do the black crayon all on top.
Oh, and then you like create a relief? Oh.
Yeah, and you could do like a tie-dye underneath.
Oh,
and then you scrape away the
oh,
wax.
yes.
From the crayon.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun. I remember that. Brandon the Ghost said coloring pencils didn't stand a chance in our house. I liked colored pencils too. It's hard to pick a favorite, crayons or colored pencils. But just like standard pencils, definitely I think superior as well, like Nick said. Pencil.
Mandy said that she can't take credit for the big smarts or the win because she only put in crayon off-brand letter R. That's what she typed in.
I mean, you got there faster than anybody else in the West.
Mandy did the deep research.
Credit's all to you.
She sourced. She honored the sources.
Freaking
You get all the credit. You get all the
yeah.
credit for the win. You already got the trophy and you can't return it.
Well, we got a hot take from Leah.
What's
Oh, Nick, I could turn you on to some much better pencil
Okay.
alternatives, better grips.
I'm looking for a nice pen. If
Oh,
anyone has
yeah.
a suggestion for I want a nice pen and it's got to like be smooth and inky.
Inky.
I'll take all suggestions for writing utensils.
All right, hanging planters completed. Let's get these out of here. Where can they go? I'm gonna do mugs next, I think.
Gail said I did that, Nick. I think we were talking about the color,
Yeah,
the black crayon.
yeah,
You can do a lot of cool stuff with
that
that.
is really cool.
Mandy said, OMG, I have memories of the built-in sharpener crayon box.
Yes, that's it.
Had like 60 of them. Brought them to school. Felt like queen bees.
Yes.
Showed it off to everyone. Ended up leaving it in that class for a period.
Then everybody says your crayons.
Went to go get it.
Yeah,
Gone.
gone.
I cried, laughed my ass off.
I would have cried too, 100%. That's sad. People suck.
Lee said, yes, I love Sharpie.
Ooh, Sharpies are dope.
I was a big fan of those mini Sharpie keychains.
Yeah, I actually remember you had it like a collection.
I had a bunch of different color.
Yeah. Man. All right, I need a 2-minute break. Run to the bathroom, y'all, and then we're gonna attach these handles on these mugs. I think we have 10. All right, BRB.
I'm hitting the ad button, guys. So if you get an ad,
God.
if you get an ad, just bear with me. All right, I hit the button. Shout out to everyone in the chat. We are 1 hour 56 minutes into the stream, coming up on 2 hours, and it's like 6 hours away from 8 o'clock. Hopefully we can make it through the whole workday. I think we can. We're feeling good. Had a light lunch, which is good. Didn't eat too heavy because I feel like that would have slowed us down a bit. Let me read Mandy's thing here. Mandy did say, Fight Me, Pilot G2 is the best pen. I think I know the Pilot G2. I'll write that down. I'm trying to figure out which pen I like the best. They said, and I even like Bic, just different ones. I'll put together a list.
Wow.
She said, I love premium LOL, no ads. There we go. Worth every penny, LOL. We did say Pilot is really good too. That was Mandy's suggestion, the Pilot G2. I believe I've had that before and I like it. Brandon said Uniball Signo Bold 207. This guy knows his stuff. I am. What are those brands of pens that we have that are like paint pens?
Oh, microns.
Microns. You have one right there, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's called a Pigma Graphic.
Show it off.
They're not microns. They're. Let me go close up here.
What's the tip on that?
This one is right. Oh, this is a brush tip. Not a brush tip, but
It's like a marker tip.
yeah, this is micro pigment ink. 3 millimeter. My brush tip is this right here. So I use this one. It's nice. It shows you right here too on the pen.
Yeah, the brush tip's actually really good for the pottery, huh?
Yeah, I really like this one for pottery. So you see, it has like a more flexible, really, really spongy tip. And yeah, I use this one all the time. I've actually run through a few of them because they're so good. I really like using them. But when it comes to working on pots and green, one of those features all
Oh, snap. I had you muted there for when you like walked out, but...
Oh.
Thanks, Mandy. We were just talking about the pen. It's a paint tip pen.
Oh yeah, here. So it's like, it shows you on these. Can you see that on the thing?
Let me
Sorry.
put it back on here. I mean, it's small, but...
It's super small, yeah. So this one's a brush tip. This one's like a hard marker tip. And then we have this one here. This is just an 03, so that's the thickness. This one's a really fine point.
Yeah, they have the indicators on the top of the pen caps, too.
Yeah, 03. BR brush tip.
Those are nice pens.
And then a 3. Yeah, I like these a lot. Yeah, I got these in Philly at a craft store, like a local, like independent store. Bought a bunch of them. They're really nice.
The brush pen's nice for drawing.
Yeah, the brush pen. You can put it on any pottery and it'll just burn away. Use it all the time. Just drawing in general.
And you did say that pen stayed with me for the entirety of my school years. You know
Wow.
that feeling when your pen writes extra smooth, makes your lettering look extra nice? Notes make you feel powerful.
Yeah. You ever, like, in school, you go the whole weekend, you don't, like, write any notes or write anything down, and then you get back into school and you're like, I can't wait to, like, just take some notes. Just write something. It feels good.
They did say, I have one made for journaling and writing from Bic. Some premium kind that's weighted and has a really thick silicone grip and amazing no smear ink.
Whoa.
It's a top contender for sure.
That's cool.
Yeah, once you find that good pen,
That's awesome. I need one like that too. All right, doing a little bit of cleanup here. I'm getting kind of messy. But we are gonna put these handles together, so let's see. I'm getting sky pictures from Aaliyah.
so how's
She
it looking?
said, Look at this cloud. It looks like an eagle.
Really?
Let's go.
You see it?
I'm gonna show it off on camera right here. It does look like an eagle.
No, that's America's. As
That
F.
is so dope. Let's go.
Where's my eagle sound?
Thank you for sharing.
I got like 5 sounds on this thing, and one of them's just eagle cry.
Let's go. Is that your favorite one you got on there?
I mean,
You use the applause all the time.
I got nuke alarm.
Nuke alarm. When would we use that?
I don't know.
That's a good one. Just in case all hell breaks loose. Like you gotta alert everyone.
Get under the desk.
Oh my god.
Quick, under the wheel.
God. Alright. 3, so I guess we have 9 mugs here. I don't know how we didn't end up at 10, but we've got 9. We've got all our handles chilling here, ready to go as well. They feel good. I'm gonna lay a wet paper towel on them so they don't dry out more than we want them to be. Let's pop these together. Nice. Perfect.
And he did say the problem with the pilots, though, is their fine tip, and they can rip through the pages if you're the type to press hard when you're writing, like myself.
Oh, I think I do like a ballpoint, huh? Interesting.
She said, I'm the type to get wrist and finger aches.
Gotta get that bee venom.
The what?
That bee venom.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. Mug trimmed. So we trimmed these over the weekend, or I guess yesterday. Created a nice bevel, hidden foot. We put our stamp right there on the bottom. So what we're gonna do to attach our handles is line it up with the stamp here. Score and slip. So we have this tool with lots of little needle points. Line it up here, and this is where we're gonna start the handle. Right on the first part of the bend. Score. Grab one of these. I'm gonna create like a 45-degree angle and kind of splay it out a little bit. Just a little bit. Score and slip the side.
These America clouds, lol.
So let's go.
So I knew y'all would appreciate that.
Oh,
It's May 2025, and you got a 1,000-foot eagle cloud in the sky,
jeez.
stretching across Tennessee.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Just like a little piece of foam here. So I can press this handle in, make sure it's actually straight. I'm gonna brace underneath of it, and we're going to blend out all this extra clay. Just keep this at a nice 45-degree angle here. I want it to blend into this bottom that we trimmed. She said, I know, a beautiful time to be alive. That's awesome. We blended that down. Just gonna grab a brush, take away this extra slip here, which is perfect. And then we're gonna put a little coil right around here. So right here, just to reinforce the joint of this handle, just rolled a little coil. We're just going to press that and blend it into our piece. Perfect. Can hit this with our sponge. And now we're gonna pull our actual handle right off the side of the mug here. So I'm gonna hold it, the entire body, and then with a wet hand, we're gonna softly just elongate this handle, rotating the mug so we get even pressure on both sides. We're just taking our time here, giving it small little pulls.
Man, you did say, speaking of wrist, Grandpa had carpal tunnel surgery this past Friday.
Oh, wow. Wish him a safe recovery.
Yep. Hopefully a speedy recovery as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's never fun.
Surgeries just in general, yeah.
All right.
Gotta put this over here because I'm getting water on it. Sorry. Let's see. All right, so I want to keep this pretty thick. I want it to like match, you know, the body of our mug. But that looks pretty good. Let's see what it's looking like. It's looking a little long, so I'm gonna see kind of where it would be. I want the top of our handle to match the top of our mug. So I'm gonna take a little bit of clay away.
Gil said, how did it go, Mandy? I have carpal tunnel in both hands.
There it is. So I want it to be flat with the top. So I'm gonna take this clay right here and we're just gonna flare it into the piece. Just like that. Just blend it down.
I gotta step away for a second. I put the AC on in the old Pottery van too.
Oh boy. Getting warm.
Gotta close up the windows.
They just said 8 ball. Will I get my goodies soon? How's 8 ball not responding? How's he gonna abandon us? Oh, we got Sin in here. Taz the Bulldog. Love my cups. Oh, so glad. Thank you so much for sharing as well on your YouTube channel. We sent Taz out. They got a 16-ounce stein, a 3-ounce stein, our Kinderkrug, and a forest green tall curvy mug. So that was cool. Oh no, 8 ball did say to Leah, lean in towards no. That's not good. Good things take time. It'll come, it'll be there, it'll arrive safely. Yeah, she got the steins in Tidal and they looked freaking fire. They looked really, really good. I'm glad you like them. The stein I know is Nick's favorite cup, favorite mug, like he uses it all the time. Brandon on the go says, 8-Ball, will there be smashing soon? And 8-Ball says, never. That's what I'm talking about. Never. But no, I do like to smash sometimes. Just not these mugs though. What the frick, Brandon? Maybe we can smash something. Leah with the do not smash emotes. Alright. Just smoothing out this part here where we flared all of our clay. But this one's coming together very nicely. I'm not gonna do too much more right now. Once it's a little drier, we can touch it up again. But I could sit here forever and just go over and over and over the same mark. Until it's a little drier, it won't make a difference. So that's our wide curvy mug. These guys are gonna be 10 to 12 ounces. They're a little on the smaller side, they're 10 ounces really. Taz says, yes, and they are perfect. I need you to do a dinnerware for me in sage. Could you do that? That would be amazing. We would love to. If you send us an email with some dimensions and forms of pieces that you want in your dinnerware set, and then maybe like a picture of the color that you're trying to achieve, we can figure out a glaze for you and we can mock up some pieces and give you a quote. 100%. We would love to do that. Brandon on the go with all the emotes. Let's go. He wants to smash so bad with the Stewie and Leah mod. We got Josh from The Goods Pottery in here. Smashing that like button though. Let's go. Josh said, making mugs. Making look easy. Making mug, making look easy. Bleh. Aw, nah. Thank you, friend. Shout out to Josh. Killing it with the content. This one's kind of small. I don't want to use this one. I'm going to use this one. No, actually, the last one we used, it was pretty big, so this one will be good. Brandon said, I will accept like buttons being smashed. Everybody smash the like button. Josh says, question about that legendary stack of bowls in the background. Bruh. Ask away. This is we just finished up an order throwing. Well, actually, we didn't finish it. So we're throwing an order of 40 matcha bowls and matching whisk holders for a wholesale account, plus everything else that's going on. Josh's question, lip to lip and foot to foot like a boss. That's not the question, but yes, 100%. You gotta lip to lip, foot to foot, stack them as high as you can. I'm a little sketched out if they get higher than a 4. Four is where I call it. Mandy in the vert saying hi to Josh. Leah said, I smashed it like I owned it. I smashed it like it owed me money and bought a Tesla anyway. What the fuck? That's funny. Smash, smash, smash. I do want to smash something, but it ain't going to be these mugs. I'll tell you that, Brandon. All right, so we got score, slip. We need a little more slip here.
All right, I'm gonna read this the horizontal stream.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
About Mandy's grandpa's carpal tunnel surgery. She said it went great. He was in and out, and as far as I know, he's doing well. He was given pain meds and is requested not to bonk into things. Gil said, that sounds wonderful, Mandy. Gil did say in the chat here when I was gone, patience is a virtue.
100%.
And then Mandy did say 3.5 months until my ear surgery makes a year.
Oh, wow.
So grateful to not be in pain anymore. Have to deal with tinnitus or severe infections every time I go swimming or get sick.
Oh my God. Blessing you were able to get that done.
Mandy said, Josh, fast travels to Vert.
She came in Vert and said, Josh!
Happy Tuesday, Josh. Got Joshua at the Goods Pottery in the chat. Nosotros tenemos Yeshua, el buena cerámica, en vivo en YouTube. I haven't learned it in German yet.
Oh, that's the next step.
Maybe. Question about the liturgy stack of bowls in the background. Lip to lip and foot to foot like a boss. My question, when your TED Talk on pottery, hashtag pottery queen.
Goddamn.
What's your answer?
When is your TED Talk on pottery? I think we do TED Talks on pottery every Tuesday and Thursday. Live here on YouTube. Rumble and Twitch.
TED Talk on pottery, huh?
Wow. I think Nick would deliver a great TED Talk about pottery.
No.
Like talking about the cup and the bowl and the hand, and like that would be really good.
It's got to be live.
They said, oh, you know those people that owe you money and then say, what? I'm so broke. And then post pics about expensive dinners or something. She said she smashed the like button like it owed her money, but bought a Tesla anyway. That's funny.
Yeah, big shout out to Taz. I got an extra 16-ounce Stein and title out of it, so I'm keeping that one. And unfortunately, actually, check this out. Where am I at here? Working on a new glaze, Josh. Check this one out.
Oh my gosh. I hadn't even seen it yet.
It was an accident, actually, because at the beginning of the stream, I had a watermelon, right? And you couldn't see the watermelon with the green screen. I swapped it out for the blue one. And then when I raised the mug, I didn't even realize, but yeah, now the blue, I ruined my mug. I wanted to show off my new mug because I had that same old boring black Stein. I want to show off my new mug, but
now it's invisible.
It's just going to go down as experimental. Maybe I can do something with that.
I missed a couple here, but I do see Mandy said Stein supremacy, and I like that.
The Steins are the best. I mean, the mugs are just too small for me. And it makes a great vessel for eating out of too. I eat out of it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Soups, amazing.
You know, it's simple. It's just like a cylinder, but usually that's enough to get it done. Taz did ask, do we have a discount code today?
We always have our live stream. You can reuse the discount codes that you already know as well.
Unless it's set up to that one-time thing.
I don't think it is. I think I changed it.
Shouldn't be. You should be able to reuse the same codes.
I will look right now and make sure, because it needs to be the way it is.
Mandy said, is that glaze called Casper by any chance?
Nice.
It is now.
I think Swan Fam is gonna be the best promo for you.
All right.
It's looking good. It's saying it's not just one, it's unlimited use for all these. Always code Livestream, 15% off. All right, let me see. I don't know if I missed some chat here either, so let's see. The water keeps touching the phone and wants to create a short immediately.
Brandon said transparent glaze. Josh said transparent glaze and new definition. Yeah, it was either watermelon or mug, so I went with watermelon.
I'm seeing an order just arriving from Taz, the bulldog.
We got a live order from Taz.
Wait, Sid. Let me pull this up. Matcha bowl and matching whisk holder in forest green.
Nice.
Oh, you love the forest green mug? It's not your mug? Thank you so much.
Huge W's in the chat
Oh my gosh.
for Sin.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Printing it right now.
All right, luckily,
thank you.
luckily, these 40 bowls that we have sitting back here, there's gonna be extras in that pile.
Yes.
So
Yours will be made.
yours will get yours is already pretty much ready to go.
Yes.
Those are gonna get loaded tomorrow, actually, in the kiln. So those will be loaded tomorrow. They'll be taken out on Friday. They'll be glazed and loaded next week, probably,
Yeah.
and hopefully shipped out sometime next week as well. Shout out to Razor in the Twitch chat.
Oh, what's up, Razor?
Razor said, hi, what's up? What are those made of?
It's all made of clay. So we use raw white stoneware clay. We fire them. They become completely functional and usable. Blech. But right now they're all still malleable, so we're adding handles to these mugs. All right, this one's looking good too.
Gail said, I didn't know I could reuse codes until you said to. I did, and it worked. That's good. All the codes have different settings, though. They all need to be set up.
If anybody has any issues, you just say it and we'll figure it out. We'll fix it for you. But hopefully I got it figured out just now.
Taz said, I have matcha and no matcha bowl to make it.
We got you, we got you.
Forest is a great color, too.
Yeah, I really like the forest. All right, 2 out of 9.
Brendan did say, synthwave favorite artist, question mark.
I do not know any. I'm gonna have to say Wipeout Audio.
It's gonna be Casey Carl at White Bat Audio on
there you
YouTube. Shout out to Casey Carl. And I'm really into the Wang Chungs right now. For some reason, I'm trying to Wang Chung tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why.
I mean, everybody's trying to Wing Chun tonight, so.
JM Clay
got
became
JM
a
with the,
member.
2 months.
JM Clay celebrates
JM!
2 months of membership.
Let's go. Thank you for supporting us.
I think that's gets her the official silver badge, I believe, unless it was silver already.
What?
We got 5 gifted from JM.
Stop it. JM, thank you, Jessica. Oh my God. Wow.
Well read, Fabian. We know Fabiano
Oh yeah? Yeah.
from Brazil.
From Brazil?
Wyatt.
Oh, I love that.
We know Wyatt. Oh, Taz. Taz got it.
Oh, Taz got one?
And, oh, I got it, dude. Yes!
Shut up.
Ah, yes.
Finally, huh?
I want to get it too.
What? That's crazy, Nick. Jordan?
Member to my own channel, baby.
Wow. Wow. What a... Wow, thank you, JM. Everybody go out there, support JM too. Make sure you're subbed to her.
100%.
She's definitely gifted a ton of memberships to our channel, giving us lots and lots of love. Thank you. She makes freaking dope slug mugs, dope pottery.
If
in
someone would be so kind. Actually, I can do it. I can do it.
Bet you Mandy will beat you.
Oh, shoot.
Gotta be quick.
I got the stream on like a delay. It's like, not on purpose, but it's like a 30-second delay. Go show some love to JM.
Ugh.
She's doing live stream throw-in as well. So if you like live stream pottery content,
100%.
we got a few people in our little group here. So go show some love to JM. Appreciate that.
How is it down in Naples today? Freaking beautiful. It's warm out here.
Yeah, we had like rain like all weekend, but
I loved it.
I got Mandy. I beat her.
Oh, she might time you out for that.
Oh no. I'm not in the chat.
Oh no.
But Mandy can time me out.
Oh wow.
She's got Mandy has a button to my mic.
Oh my God.
You might not know it. It's an app I created on the phone.
Oh my God.
You download it, it's one button, click on and off. Shruti did say, oh, by the way, for the man behind the scenes, if you need more music for the streams, for background music, I discovered a channel called Game Chops. It's a channel that showcases covers from all kinds of video games. Oh.
That's cool.
Let me write it down. I'm always looking for new stuff. White Bat's got like an hour-long rock album. If we wanted to do rock one day, but
That'd be cool.
sometimes I kill the music. But the vibe's just on fire today, so
Yeah, I feel good.
we're coming up on summer 2025.
Jeez. Yeah, JM did say it's warm and beautiful by her.
That's nice.
That is so nice.
We had a rainy weekend, but finally broke over the night. Josh did say, Nick's get some computer upgrades, question mark. The stream is looking HD and smooth.
Dude, that's the second person to say that. It's
I
because
know.
we've changed the bitrate, I bet.
Oh, could be.
Let's go.
All right. We got a RZN in the vertical stream.
Sup, RZN?
Says, great, I need this hobby. I like it. I wish you many clients all the best.
Thank you. That's really, really sweet.
Appreciate that positive comment. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, wherever you may be.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Taz did say, off to a meeting. Have a blessed and amazing day. Huge shout out to you.
Thank you so much for that order. That is crazy.
Have
We
a
got
wonderful
you.
rest of your Tuesday.
Yeah, Sin's building her collection up quick.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what I love. See, like that's the answer, Brandon. That's what gets me up. That's the answer.
Seeing the collections.
And Leah showed off the collection too. She's got a nice
Nice.
little collection.
Yes.
I gotta get you guys so much pottery that you're gonna have to start unloading it on other people. I funnel it to you, you funnel it. It's like a pyramid scheme.
It's a pyramid scheme of pottery.
But huge shout out to Taz. Brandon did say, way to go. Nick is finally a member, slacker.
Wow.
JM said, I need more of your pottery. JM's got a collection too.
Yeah, definitely does.
She did say, gonna order some more. Definitely just email us if you guys, I mean, we can make, and you know, if you want something more specific, we can, you know, customize it for you guys. We can stamp something on there, you know. We love doing custom stuff as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. The shorts feeds are pumping.
Let's go, guys.
Josh has been on a bit of a streak doing the shorts. Keep it up.
Definitely keep it up.
Because, yeah. Brandon said he exfoliates and moisturizes. Makes the stream smoother. Gil did say Nick JM gifted you a membership to Ben's channel too.
No way.
Really?
What?
I didn't get that notification.
You didn't.
I don't
Wow,
know how
thanks
I,
for saying that,
how I
Gil.
would have done. I'll next time I'll notice when I'm in Ben's thing.
Wow, thank you, JM. Wow.
That's awesome.
That's freaking awesome.
Huge shout out to JM supporting all the potters out here. I know she's working on getting a Ben pot too. We've got 3 of them out back. They're nice.
They're really nice. All right, mug number 3 done.
Speaking of pots,
Speaking of pots.
I want to show off my new mangrove plant.
Wow, you got him here? Let's go. Oh, we just got another order.
Really?
It's from JM.
Yeah.
JM! Guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Jess.
Where's my button?
Oh my gosh. This is a big order, JM. Got 3 mini jars in Sunrise.
Nice. We got those.
We got those for you. We got a curvy wide mug in Sunrise. I'm making it right now for you. And then a triple melt butterbell. Let's go. Thank you so
JM
much.
Clay super chatted
That is a nice
$2.
collection.
Live
Because you
order.
already have a purple quartz mug, and now you're gonna get a Sunrise twin, huh? That's awesome.
And then JM with the $2 super chat live order.
JM.
It's the
You're
three.
spoiling us. That's ridiculous.
It was the 3-piece, the triple header.
The triple
It was
header.
the gifted,
Wow.
the live order, and the super chat.
Jeez.
The energy of the stream right now is on fire. We're all 10s in the chat.
Seriously. I was a 9 when we started. I'm feeling like a 10 now for sure.
I'm a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Man.
Huge shout out to JM.
Thank you, Jess. It's because we're both Jesses. We get it. Spam call? No, thank you.
We got W's from Gail
Aw,
for JM.
definitely. I want to have like a physical bell that you ring like this. Like, yeah. That's how excited I am.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Piss off the neighbors.
Oh, definitely. All right. Cut this guy into like a 45-degree angle. Give him a little bit of a flare. Just like that. Score. Grab some slip from our reclaim.
And Brandon's got a nice little collection on the way too.
Yes.
Got a 4-inch planter, tabletop planter with attached base plate, built-in drainage. Oh yeah. Orange. I believe it's orange.
Oh wait, I think he wants to be a surprise.
Ah man. Well.
Don't tell him
shoot.
about the mug.
I lied actually. It's not orange. You got the shocked face in the thing. I cannot confirm the color of the planter, but hopefully you can get a nice plant.
Hey, do you like plants?
That's what I wanted to say.
Aw. Oh, did you show off your mangrove?
No.
Let's get back to that.
You gotta
Sorry.
bring it over there. Here, just
All
move
right.
the mug.
Hold on. All right, let me move this whole setup here for a second. We'll come back to you.
All right, guys. Here's the story of this. We made some bonsai pots. It was our first time making them. And we made 2 of them, 2 large ones. I believe they're 12 inches.
Yeah, I think so.
They're 12 inches. And we tested them out for about I think about a year maybe. I've got a silk floss tree in the backyard.
Whoa.
All right, guys.
Oh, he's so cute.
So we got some mangrove. I think they're red mangrove. I can't remember off the top of my head. They're either red or black. Because I think, well, I think there's white too, but they're definitely not the white ones. But I believe these are red mangrove seed pods that we collected from the Tampa Bay.
Yes.
We collected these seed pods from the bay, and we've been sprouting them. We finally planted them in our bonsai pot here just a couple days ago. They sprouted in water for like 9 months.
Yeah, and the seed pod is this whole stalk here, all the way up to the top, and then once it's planted, it starts growing leaves. So when you find the seed pod, it just is like from this, it looks like a bean, like a green bean.
Yeah, exactly. It floats in the water, just like that, and then it makes its way up onto shore and kind of plants itself. But yeah, mangroves are like super important to the ecosystem of Florida. So they're a really popular, important plant here. And I'm hoping one day, once this gets fully rooted in, that this just looks absolutely insane.
Man.
And because these were sitting in water for 9 months, we lined the inside of this bonsai pot with plastic and poked 1 tiny hole. And then I'm also going with the pot technique.
Yeah, I think it's pronounced Ola, but I could be totally wrong. Somebody
Ola?
correct me if I'm wrong, yeah. But it's a technique where you take a bisqued pot, bury it in the dirt, fill it with water, and then it slowly seeps that water and waters your garden or your plant. So this is our mini jar that Nick made in Ola. Might need to get a pronunciation.
Well, we just
for me.
bissed it. Yeah, well, it's just
Yeah.
Olla. I think it's Ola.
That's cool.
Yeah. So we're getting an update on this plant in like a year or something, I guess. But I'm excited about it, so I had to show it off. This is the second of our large bonsai pot that we made. And here's the update. So after using these pots for about a year, we can, I know how to improve them. Okay, and I'll tell you what's wrong with it. So we did 3 holes on the bottom, and that's way too much.
Yeah,
So,
the holes are big, like silver dollars. Like, they're pretty big.
So yeah, next time we're gonna do 1 hole, same size that we have right now, but not instead of 3, we're gonna do 1. It'll be in the center,
Okay.
and it needs to be about 1 inch taller, and it needs a belly, right?
Yeah.
And then a pretty solid lip.
Yeah, the belly so it can hold more dirt.
Right.
Get packed in there.
Because
and
the
then
problem
lip to
is,
hold the dirt.
I tamp the top down as much as possible, and this is just freshly planted, so it doesn't look like the other bonsai I have outside. I tamp it down as much as possible, but the dirt flows off too much, especially if it's just gonna rain outside and I can't control that. It like washes all the dirt away from the top. So I need a big belly to be able to have
Pack all the dirt in there.
to have a big pack in there that won't leave, and I need a nice lip to kind of round the top off.
Yeah, this one specifically, because it has those giant holes in it, we had like lined it with plastic so that it can hold a lot more water too. So once it really settles in, I think we can go in and really trim the plastic down further, but I want you to get as much dirt into this guy as you want to until it's settled. I think this is such an awesome little addition.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add some. I'm gonna have to add some sand and make it more like a
Oh,
beach.
yeah.
Like I want to make it look like where the mangroves exist in the bay area. There, it's like where the bay meets the sand area. So they pretty much live in sand. But we got Kivi Yuko in the Twitch chat.
What's up, Kivi?
Says good plant.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
They said at the top, isn't that wood pulp?
It is wood pulp here. this part, like part of the dirt. It's all wood pieces. We have some pine
It's a
needles
mixture.
in there.
It's my own recipe. It's it's a bonsai for. It's a tree. It's mostly for trees. But yeah, there's pieces of pine, different pieces of wood, and topsoil.
And then you're gonna add sand.
And then we're gonna add some sand.
Yeah. I like it.
All right, right on. I just want to show off, and yeah, the Ola is
This is so cool.
cool. That makes it fun.
Yeah, but I don't know.
What?
Freaking Nick, like, you're insane because, like, I guess I knew about this thing through, like,
Alright,
just,
alright.
like, whatever, but Nick just, like, invented this shit, like, in his mind, and I was like, oh, yeah. No, you're amazing. I love you. Quick watermelon bite every time I'm over here. All right. I can bring our mug back. VW Jetty G in the chat. What are we making today? We are continuing with our mug handles here. Took a break to check out new bonsai, mangrove bonsai. Nick's growing in the backyard. But once we finish up these mugs, we have a jewelry fountain, new form to finish off. We're gonna add a tall foot to the fountain, and then we're gonna start throwing some more stuff. Got passerby in here. What's up, passerby? Said knock knock. Uber likes delivery for Swan City Ceramics. Thank you for the likes.
We got Lustifers in the Twitch chat.
Oh, what's up, Lust?
Are we popping off on Twitch again?
Twitch.
We had a Razor in here. Had a couple people on
Let's
Twitch
go.
so far. Lustifer says, "Can you make a person?"
I mean, we could sculpt a person,
Show him the little monster.
but we got a little monster over here. Let me see where he's at. Rawr. You see him?
Yep.
It's about as close to a person as we're gonna get. He's chilling over here in our collection.
Manny said, "I imagine that watermelon took a massive amount of space in the fridge." LOL.
Indeed.
We put
Indeed.
yeah. We ate like a quarter of it.
Yeah.
Like the first day, and we got like half of it left.
Yeah, the half that Nick has, we just like popped that guy in the freezer. He's eating it like sherbet. See me?
Kiviyuko on over there on Twitch did say, "Sand is great for planting, so that excess water goes through."
Yes. Got some landscaping happening outside. Sorry if that's loud for any of y'all. I don't know where they are, but
Yeah, we had some pretty solid storms. Rained for like 2 days. And so people are cleaning up, I guess.
yeah.
Cleaning up some debris. We got some leaf blowers. Shout out to the leaf blower in the background. Adding some ambiance to our stream. What?
I was just seeing if I missed anything, but looks like Jam and Mandy chatting
Yeah.
away.
I'm gonna try to get to everything. Jam did say earlier, Jessica's for life.
Jessica's for life.
We need another one.
Oh my god. I don't know. Do they say two's a party, three's a crowd?
Jam did say, "I curled my hair today."
Ooh. For a special occasion or just cause you're feeling it?
Manny said, "My peeps are here, but horizontal is where it's at. Travels to horizontal." Appreciate it,
Travels. Time travel to horizontal.
You guys watch the stream however you best prefer, but I've said it before, the horizontal. First of all, it has more, you know, aspects to it, but it makes substantially more money than the in ad revenue.
That's crazy.
Especially the people who watch the stream after the fact. So shout out to all the people who go back and check out the VOD. Jam did say, any S-cracks you want to throw in, I'll take them.
Got you. You'll definitely get a...
With this 100, we ended up with something like 20 more, so...
Yeah.
We got a bunch of them. Mandy did say, ooh, yes, Jess, bet you look beautiful as ever.
Curly hair?
Just doing something to make yourself feel good.
Yeah, that's nice.
Put a smile on your face
Yeah.
for yourself. Pastor Bay said, knock, knock, Uber likes delivery for Swan City Ceramics.
Thank you for the likes.
Appreciate it, Pastor Bay. VW Jeffy G did say, what are we making today?
Yeah, I saw that one. Told him all about the mugs.
You did?
Yep.
Nice, nice, okay.
That one.
And speaking of sand, I started working with B+ mix with sand.
Oh, really? B mix with sand? B+ mix. I don't know what B+ mix is different than what I'm thinking about B mix clay. But I've done that before. You add sand to the clay to add grog, make it a little more structure. How are you feeling about it? Tell us more. There was somebody once, it was maybe 5 years ago, that wanted us to make them a cup collection that was extremely textured. They wanted black tumblers, extremely textured. So we put like so much grog in that. It's not really my favorite, but whatever the customer wants, right? We got you. Yeah. True, true.
Right in the vert with the emojis. Leaf. Wind. Thumbs up. Shout out to the leaf blowers in the chat. Mandy said, I got my request all ready.
Oh my god. Man.
4 hours away from power hour, if we make it.
Jeez.
Hopefully we
do.
can. I'm feeling fine.
I'm feeling good. Like I said, I feel really chill today. I feel really good. Taking it easy, had a great morning.
Mandy did say, you said the watermelon was 15 pounds, right? That was my guess when I picked it up. I said it was at least 15. When we got home, we weighed it. 19 pounds. And full of seeds.
Yeah, we're drying the seeds out. We're giving some away to our friend Megan. I don't think we're gonna be growing watermelon anytime soon, but as Josh said, the Swan Seed Library has begun.
We have some.
Yeah, been collecting them since last year. But honestly, it makes me want to throw all those seeds away that I collected because it's more like store-bought stuff. And now, since we're going to these farms, we're getting the new seeds. I kind of want all the seeds to be from farms. But we'll have both. We'll keep them going.
We got to work on the peach.
Oh yeah, anybody ever propagate a peach seed? That's pretty crazy.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get that started soon because the tree will take a long time to grow.
JM did say, I curled my hair for funsies.
For funsies. That's really nice. It's been freaking years since I straightened my hair because my hair's naturally curly. But it'll take like 2 hours to do something like that. It's like not worth it for me.
It's worth it. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. You gotta make
JM
yourself
Clay super chatted $5.
enjoy
Instead
and
of
be
a stamp,
happy.
can you sign it
It
with
is
a
nice
needle tool?
for like self-care, for sure.
Oh, we got a special request here.
What's that?
JM with the $5 super chat.
What does she ask?
Instead of a stamp, can you sign it with a needle tool?
Ooh, wow. What do you think? Sure. What do you think?
Well, that's the request is to you.
Yeah. Well, Nick and I would both sign it because we both make the pieces. We glaze them, we trim them, we do all the work together. I mean, sheesh. Definitely could. Should we date it too?
We used to sign stuff together.
Yeah.
That was before we had our stamp. We signed everything together.
Yeah.
So there's some people that have special pieces out there that date way back from 2020 even.
Yeah, we'll definitely sign it for you.
All right.
You want all the mug and the bell like that? The little minis I think we already have finished that we could add. But if you wanted everything to be like that, we could make everything fresh. Thank you for the super chat again.
Passerby did say, almost forgot to drop a like here too, over on the horizontal. Both streams. Shout out to Passerby. Appreciate the love.
Let's go.
Appreciate the love because we are 5 minutes away from 3 hours, guys.
Oh, nice.
We're 2 hours, 55 minutes into the stream.
Good, I feel good.
Coming up on 3 hours. And if we can make it to our regular clock out time at about 8, we're about 5 hours away. So 3 hours in, 5 hours to go, something like that.
I like it. I'm ready.
Looking at like an 8-hour stream today. We'll take a break somewhere in that midway point. So here's the message. JM said, can you sign the bottom with a needle tool instead of the stamp? And then she also said, yes, date it.
Yes, we got you. Definitely.
Okay. That's fun.
That is fun. Super special.
VW Jeffy G did say Laguna Beach, brilliant mix with sand. Straight from Laguna.
That B mix, very nice.
B mix, really nice for sculpting.
Very cool. No, B mix, does it already have grog in it? Or do you add all the sand on your own? I feel like, from what I remember, it's a pretty smooth clay. And I think Josh might use B mix at the Goods Pottery. Come through, Josh, tell me.
Yeah, I think he does use B mix.
Nice.
Really nice for sculpting. VW
Yeah.
Jeffy G did also say smoking on petrol cookies.
What is that? What does that mean? What am I missing? Petrol cookies.
Seedfinder.com.
What?
It's a flavor or a strain.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Man, he said 19. Dang, big boy.
It was huge.
And he said, Nick, you need to make peach-infused cold brew tea with what you got.
You had that peach tea.
The peach
from,
tea
that
was really good for sure. We ate all the peaches.
Peaches are gone.
I'm
They
almost
only
down to
lasted
go
a
get
week.
some more.
Yeah. I want to get blueberries too, so I mean, sheesh.
But we'll see. It's all kind of dependent on the weather too. We'll have to weigh our options and see what the best play for our day of fun activities is. Jam did say, I'm headed out to go play Magic. Have a great night, guys. Cannot wait to get my signed stuff.
Aw, enjoy your evening. Have a lot of fun.
She also did add that she uses B-Mix as well.
Oh, nice.
Huge shout out to JM for the multiple gifted, the multiple super chats, and the lovely order.
Oh my gosh.
We have the mini jars ready. We'll get this special signed mug as well.
And Butterbell.
And Butterbell.
Crazy.
That's huge. We appreciate that very much.
Yeah.
So enjoy the rest of your Tuesday out there. Actually, and this for the first time, well, yeah, pretty much for the first time tomorrow, guys, we're doing a members-only stream during the day.
Yes.
So that's going to be the new schedule. Tuesday and Thursday episodes, and Wednesday it'll be a members-only stream. So whatever we end up doing tomorrow, we'll pop on for a couple hours, and it'll be members-only tomorrow.
So
Okay?
make sure the bell's rung for y'all, so you'll get the notification when we go live.
So huge shout out to JM. Gail did say, instead of a needle tool, try a small ball stylist. It's smoother and looks neater.
Are
Just
you
a
sure?
suggestion. Do we
Yeah?
have one of those?
I think so, yeah. Oh, I hope I didn't throw it away. If we did have it, it would be in that box, that orange box. I think on the top. the top section, it like pops open. See like the hidden cache at the top? It's like pink. See anything pink? Yeah, that's it. Jeez. Check this out, we got it. Right here. I'll put it on the close-up, I guess.
We didn't throw away anything useful.
You know what though? I had like 10 of these, so I kept one.
Kept the best one, huh?
Yeah, I guess this is just for jam.
Here,
huh?
give it a spiral. It looks cool.
You like it?
Put it like right in the middle of the wheel. Nice.
Yeah, this is actually was a part of a nail art set where you would take this piece, you'd pick up like a diamond, like a gem, and put it on your nails if you're like painting your nails. From when I was like 13 or something, I've had this forever. That's so funny. Nice, it's going right here. Good suggestion.
Yeah. Shout out to Gail.
Let's go.
That is definitely way better than the needle tool.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jam said, make the butter bell with a double swan heart-shaped handle.
Deal. Done,
Do you
deal.
want me to write it down?
Yeah, please. And then print the order. When we go downstairs, I'll write it on the order.
Huge
Yeah.
shout out to Sin.
Seriously.
Taz got her order delivered yesterday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopping on the live stream, saying hi, and placing another order
Man, you guys are
for a matcha bowl.
amazing.
And shout out to JM.
We always said the best way to support us is to buy some pots.
Definitely. That's what we like. That's what we're doing here, guys.
We're making pots, bro. You guys are helping us live our lives, so thank you. And definitely go out there, support your local pottery people too.
Right, and then once you have all the pots you need, go out there and support your other local artisans.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Especially anyone who's making food. Maybe you can eat some delicious local food off some delicious local pots.
We found this guy out here.
JM said she put it in the notes too.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Okay. Thank you. Perfect.
I got it written down double time.
Found this guy at the Saturday's market, Dominic. He makes the best meatballs ever had. They're so good. Straight Italian.
He's the inventor of the meatball pocket.
Oh, the meatball pocket, guys. There's a short out there on the second channel. It might even be on Swan from the night market. Is it on the other
Yeah, I
channel?
believe it is from.
Wow, from December. If you want to do a deep dive, it's out there.
Jam said, all right, this time I'm actually leaving.
Have fun. Enjoy your game.
Yeah, have a great Tuesday. If we don't see you tomorrow, we'll see you Thursday for sure.
Yes.
Hopefully. Gail said, BRB taking the dog outside.
Ooh.
VW Jeffy G said, they have a few different additives, grog, sand, or smooth. Depends on preference.
Oh, really? For the BMX? That's cool.
And then they asked, what do you work with mostly?
We use Little Loafers from High Water Clay because High Water is the closest distributor to us. And turns out they make very nice clay. It's a white stoneware, no grog. It's really smooth. They say, they advertise it like it's porcelain-esque, while throwing it's really plasticky. Say that's pretty accurate. Definitely isn't porcelain, but it's very nice. Oh, my phone's...
Yeah, actually, I mean, I like porcelain for what it is, but I prefer the stone, more of a stone body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like
not
pieces with
groggy.
the grog?
No. This is like the best clay,
This
I think.
is so good.
It's like it's what I like the best.
Yeah, I agree. I think before we were using standard well, before we were able to high fire kind of too. So we were using standard 182. And that was like a cone 6 to 10 body white clay. And then we moved over to standard. Really could not get a cone 6 electric clay that was like white enough. It needs to be like really stark white to make the colors, the glazes pop the way that we want them to. So when we found little loafers here, it was a blessing for sure.
Man, he said Nick will be able to attend his own stream.
Okay, tomorrow you'll have to
Be
come through
be
as
the
a member, yeah.
All right, well, you pop the stream on. I'll sit back and
Oh
relax.
my gosh. I can't do it without you.
And he did say about the meatball pocket vid. She said, "Don't you dare go looking for it, Nick. Don't take my job, lol."
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if
If you can find it, you
I'd
can
be
drop
able
it,
to-
Mandy. Kudos. That's freaking.
That's a deep
Big-
dive one.
that's
I
a
don't
big
even know where
applause.
that is.
I know it was
I think
Christmas.
that was the last market we did.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, that's a good hint on how to find it then, huh?
We have been dropping the shorts though, so.
True, true. Might be deep in there. All right. Handle. This is number 5. Nice. I think we have 9. Handles do take a bit of time, y'all. Tell you what, I'd rather spend a little more time to make it really nice than rush anything. Stack them up right here. Bring on the next one. All right, so we line up our stamp so it's facing the right way with the handle. Score halfway down the bottom of the bevel and half on top of our bevel so we can get this handle to sit right where we want it to be. Grab a little nib. Gonna cut this on an angle. Hold it with our palm and kind of flare it out just by rocking our fingers back and forth. Or you could do a little tapping style. This creates more of a flare, so there's more of a secure joint going on. I'm gonna score this side and then we're gonna slip just with some slurry from our reclaim bucket. This will be our glue. Putting this on both sides, you want extra so that when you attach the handle, the slip pours out of the sides. This way you know that you got the slip into all the crevices that you created. It's kind of like woodworking too, if anybody ever put together 2 pieces of wood. You always want more wood glue than necessary, so it pours out of the sides.
Mandy dropping the link
Found it?
and then just dropping the shades emoji.
Oh my gosh.
Man,
Alright.
I just watched
You
the
watched
short
it?
too.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
We gotta go Saturday, huh? Get Dominic's.
Well, first of all, yeah, there's no denying. You looking at those meatballs and they look incredible. But I was just like, the first thing that just hit me was
yeah?
like just the full tape, like the tables of stuff we had.
We sold out of everything like that day, and then we did a sale like for everything else that we had.
And then we haven't had like
Um,
any extra stock really. We're building it. We have some. This market's coming up in like 2 weeks.
Seriously, I mean,
Over the next few kiln unloads, we'll be able to add to our little stockpile. But man, looking at all the steins we had so much nice
it was
stuff.
from Oktoberfest.
Yeah, it was, huh? You'll have to watch that short
Yeah.
later on.
Yeah. I mean, I think we might end up at the market if we go with just the 1 8-foot table. What do you think?
Might be what it looks like.
I mean,
Manny said Dobby has been given a task.
oh my god.
Dobby has completed his task for Harry Potter.
All right, we got a little coil around the center of our joint as well. So now we're gonna pull this upside down, really softly elongate our handle here. And we're hardly even pinching. We're just letting gravity kind of do its thing, taking our time. Same amount of pressure from the top to the bottom. And you follow through, all the way through to the...
When you said, gosh, that coffee market y'all went to made me crave some.
Oh my gosh, that was wild.
The one in Orlando. Good thing you weren't there, Mandy. Because you could smell that market from Tampa.
Seriously.
The coffee smells were profound.
Yeah, actually, we've been getting emails. There's a coffee market, a festival coming up. And I don't know when it is. I'd have to like really look at it again because we haven't been paying much attention to the markets. But it's going to be at the state fairgrounds.
Wow.
I mean, if you wanted to do something like that and spend a day or a week throwing a ton of coffee stuff, just bring it all over there. But yeah.
Yeah, the coffee things are always fun. I mean, I don't drink coffee. But the coffee events are always pretty chill.
The matcha bowls have been pretty popular. I mean, matcha tea, coffee, it's all kind of...
I mean, he said, say what you will about Starbucks, but sometimes I'll just go and sit inside to hear the sounds of espresso machines and smell the beans.
Oh my goodness.
It's very calming.
My young adulthood. Lived in coffee shops, working.
Yeah, just wanted to do a coffee art competition.
Yeah, latte art. I've done latte art competitions in the past.
Oh, you have?
Mm-hmm. Never was very successful, but they are fun. I'll tell you what though, like, I think I was pretty good at making latte art, like behind the counter, but you get in a stage situation and the pressure's on, you know, and you're in this competition, everybody's looking at you.
Couldn't handle the pressure?
I mean, I've definitely messed up my fair share of tries. I think I might have done like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 of them, like over many years. And they're fun. There's always like free food, you know, free coffee. It's an event. You get to hang out with like the people that you work with or whatever. But there was one here and it would be like, I mean, I don't think I would do good at all if I haven't done anything in a long time. But I used to be able to make a swan, a latte art swan. Oh, that's pretty all right. All right, that's enough of that.
That's got to be the short for tomorrow.
What?
Latte art swan.
Oh my gosh.
See, you still got it in you.
Oh my gosh. I have been granted access to an espresso machine at Patriot. We could go make a swan in a swan mug.
You got this, yeah.
Yeah. All right. 6 out of 9 done. Score, score, score. Slip, slip, slip.
Mandy said, same with going to Barnes and Noble.
I like that too. There's a big Barnes and Nobles in Philadelphia, like multiple stories. Just go and like walk around, look at all the cool books.
She said, nothing hits like having a stack of books next to you while sitting next to the window in the coffee house section. The vibes are immaculate.
Aw. All right, slip, slip, slip. Brace the inside, press and twist a little bit, get all that slip into all the spaces that you created. Just gonna blend out the bottom. Blend out the top, and then we're gonna add a coil right here. So with just that little piece that we cut off, use that to create a little coil. I press it down, and then you can see it kind of splits that clay. So then half of that can be blended down, and half of it can be blended up.
Mandy said, you have a whole day to do whatever you want. What does your perfect day consist of?
Well, that's pretty much like every Saturday that Nick and I have been doing over the last, that's our day off. We get to kind of do whatever we want. I mean, obviously there's limitations on anything, but I mean, jeez, I wouldn't.
You're looking at it, Mandy.
Seriously, I mean, we wake up, we get to do this, like, what's stopping you from doing whatever you want?
A lot of hard work, trials, tribulations, years of failure.
Do it. Go through it all. But I need you to answer the same question, Mandy.
Epcot's like my favorite place. I love going to Epcot.
Yeah, we actually gotta go, bro.
They got the best rides, and they're not like thrill rides. They're like, they're like make you cry rides, make you question life rides. And then like you can walk around the world, eat food from around the world, experience all the different cultures. They do different art, live performances. And then
We
But
talked
ultimately, like, this is what we're doing, because we can, because we want to.
Yeah. We've talked about it before, but if anybody out there is interested in looking up this one ride that Epcot has, it's called Living Off the Land.
Oh yeah, that's a fun
And
one.
it's not a ride, but you sit in a boat and you go around a little river water, and it takes you through Epcot and Disney's like sustainable growth and garden. So they grow a lot of food there and then use that in all the restaurants and all of the fooderies in Epcot. And they show you all these different plants that they grow, and then they talk about what's it called? Hydroponics, like how they do like
It's,
the future of gardening.
yeah.
Like it's wild.
It's a very interesting video.
It's a cool
They've
experience.
got like a very futuristic growing. Oh, they got all kinds of different growing systems actually.
Yeah. They talk about it like they straight up have like a bunch of vegetables, and then underneath of it is a basin of water with fish in it. So the fish are like eating the nutrients from the plant, and the plant is giving. And then when the fish, I think it's like when they poop, that like all of that goes into like the nitrogen to help the plants sustain, and it's an ecosystem that exists together, and it's absolutely freaking amazing that is the way that it is, dude.
They also have like open air root watering systems.
Oh yeah.
Where the roots travel through like watering stage areas.
Yeah, they're like hung on like a clothesline that like goes around in a circle, and it like it's sprayed with water, and the roots
Yeah.
are open. It's like
It's an interesting one.
insane. It's called living on the land. Is that it? Living off the land.
And he said waking up at 7:30 to get to sleep in late enough, but not too late to have your day pass you by. I'd make myself an iced vanilla matcha to help wake up, and I'd go to the park with the folks and Ollie.
That sounds beautiful. What's the quote from Ben Franklin that you said to me the other day?
I'm not sure. Hopefully Ollie was extra nice to you, Mandy.
Aww. Yes. On Mother's Day. Serious mama. All right, so we got this handle on. It's flat to the rim, and I want this part here to travel with the bottom of this pot. So I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna carve this down and blend this a little bit more.
She also had to take lots of pictures, grab some brunch, probably a BLT and a small bowl of broccoli cheddar. If we'd still had time, go to an amusement park, go on some coasters.
Whoa, coasters?
She said, I thought a lot about this, LOL.
That's cool. For brunch, are you choosing a BLT over a Benny? Over an Eggs Benny? Those are both great options, but man, nothing like an Eggs Benedict.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'd want to be woken up by being like hurled out of an airplane, but I have a parachute, right? So I do like a parachute skydive, and I have a snowboard too. So I'm like snowboarding on the way down. Have you ever seen that? You ever seen that?
Oh yeah, I have actually, yeah. Where they can like ride the air,
Yeah.
like as they go.
That's how my day would start.
Oh my! And you'd wake up midair, or you'd
Yeah.
push. What?
No, I would never do that, straight up. That's out of the cards for me.
Jumping out of a plane?
Yeah. And bungee jumping too.
Yeah.
I'll do some pretty radical cliff diving.
Would you?
I've dived from like 30 feet, or not dived, but jumped.
Jumped? Wow, that's far.
That's high.
Yeah, I don't know what the highest jump. I did jump off a thing, but I don't know how high it was. I'd have to look at a picture.
Where it was taken?
No, I didn't do that jump. I don't
no?
think, but it was like in a cenote in Mexico. They had like, it's like a big pool of water under the ground, in like a fresh spring. And they had this huge thing where you climb up it and then you could jump. And I don't know how tall it was. It was tall enough to be scary. But I'm looking at it, I'm like, there's no way I'm not gonna do this. And I have the opportunity to.
And he said, Patrick Bateman behavior, Nick. Yeah. Jess said she would skydive.
I feel like if I'm somewhere and somebody's like, I'll pay for it, we're gonna do this right now.
There's not a chance.
And if Nick was here with me and did it with me,
there's not a chance.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I want to say that I would, and then like in the moment I probably would chicken out because I'm actually terrified of that kind of stuff. Like even roller coasters. Some just rides. But baby. Alright, blending this down here. This is perfect. All this extra slip is exactly what we want it to look like. So I'm just gonna kind of push that down and away, blend it out. And then we're gonna add a coil right there. And the coil really helps, especially because we're pulling these handles off the wall of the mug. So sometimes I feel like if I end up being a little too aggressive with the pull, the coil is like, holds the whole piece together. All right, come right under here. There we go. And then just hit it with a little bit of a sponge, clean it up. And now we can pull our handle right off. That's how I want it to start. I want it to be pretty angled with the bottom of the mug. And then we're gonna sit here and slowly shape the handle up. We just rotate it back and forth so we can get some even pressure, because of course my fingers aren't symmetrical. I'm just looking for the right, width, and then once it looks like the correct width, we can change the length to what we want it to be. All right, that looks pretty good. I'll chop a little bit off there. Might need a little bit more chopped off, but we'll start there. And then I'm just gonna rotate the mug, slowly place this right where I think it's supposed to be. We want this to be straight and even. So I'm gonna take a little bit more off. Just pinch it. Same thing, rotate it. Let it fall. That looks good. So let me just maybe push this down a little bit further. Really give it a good eye, line it up, and then I'm gonna take this side right here, holding the back of the mug right where I'm pressing. We're just gonna flare this clay out. Just gonna use the back of my brush as a tool here, blending this down. This way the interior of our handle has a nice shape, a nice circle. The base has a nice shape here, and it's the right height. These are smaller mugs. They'll end up being about 10 to 12 ounces. They're made of 1 pound of clay, and you can get 1 to 2 fingers into them. So I can hold it with 2 fingers, depends on how big your fingers are. But we do make mugs in 12 ounce and 16 ounce as well. All right. Not worried too much about fingerprints, just really looking at the main big blending moments. There. Hit the rim. Make sure I didn't mark up anything on the inside. But that's looking pretty good. Whoa! You are not allowed to be over here. Shh. No, no, no. It's like as soon as Nick leaves, he knows he's trying to be bad. What a bad boy. Mandy said, clean the bathroom today. I think I inhaled too much of the vapors or I'm having a BP headache. Need to nod off for a sec. Definitely rest up, take your nap. Take care of yourself, drink water. Speaking of, everybody drink some water. This is the last mug, and then we'll do our jewelry fountain, brand new product, 4-tiered with a hidden cache. Can finish that up together. And then we can throw, finally, all right. So last handle here. Made a couple extras because you never know, but let's go ahead and get this a nice 45-degree angle. Flare it out a little bit. Score this side. We scored our mug. Let's grab some nice slurry in here, some reclaim slip. Add it to both sides. Nice. Come right down here, press, twist. I want to make sure that we're nice and lined up with our stamp as well. So that looks good. Press down, twist. I also want to make sure we're nice and angled. I'm gonna blend this down. This is our last mug. Let's get rid of all this slip here. Blend that on in. Let's add a coil for ourselves. Let's grab just a little bit of clay here. Just roll that out with our fingers. Let's blend this in. hit this corner with our sponge. Keep this angle nice and fluid here. Nice. All right, let's pull this upside down. Softly, gently. You want to make sure that the handle pieces that you're attaching to your form are the same dryness, the same amount of leather hard, so that they attach appropriately. They shrink together, prohibits cracking, any cracking in the joints. All right, nice rounded, thick handle for this guy. All right, so we're just gonna flip it upside down, place it where we think we want it, line it up, looks pretty good. Just gonna flare out this extra clay.
All right, when we finish up this mug right here, I got an absolutely ridiculous snack.
Really? I'm so ready. Nick makes the best food, the best snacks.
All right, we got our homemade Zalouk.
Oh my god.
The
so
eggplant dip, cucumbers, squash, zucchini,
Ah.
and green beans, which we picked,
Wow.
and the eggplant as well. The only thing that we didn't pick was the carrots and some hummus.
Wow. Wow.
And we're gonna do the mini
Oh, I'm excited for the mini actually.
because we're about halfway through our stream. Coming up on, well, we're at 3 hours 35 minutes,
Oh wow. Yes.
but we're coming up on 4 o'clock. So we're about halfway done and halfway to go. 4 more hours, guys. Are we gonna make it?
Yes.
Stay tuned to find out.
Yeah, stay tuned to find out, true.
Will we make it to Power Hour on the next hour of the stream?
All right. Boom, we did it. This one's looking really good. This is exactly how I want it to be. Nice flow, rounded. Man, perfect. Thank you. What? Guys, can you believe this? Oh my God, thank you, Nick. We actually pickled these carrots. So these are pickled carrots, fresh squash, zucchini, cucumbers that we all picked from a local farm. Hummus, extra pine nuts, Zalouk that we made with the eggplant that we picked. Zalouk is just tomatoes, eggplant roasted, and then we like sauteed it down with just a bunch of paprika and some vinegar, right?
It's broiled eggplant and tomatoes, and then you cook it down for a bit with a little bit of vinegar and just a ton of paprika.
Paprika, yeah.
But it's super good.
Man, it's super good. Green beans, we also picked. Never picked green beans, but that was really cool.
All right, so this is something nice and light, like it's gonna get you through the next 4
Thank
hours.
you so much.
And we're gonna hop over to the mini. Ooh, I don't think I set my mini up, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that right now.
Passerby said looks great.
Shout out to Passerby.
Thank you, Passerby. Oh my God, I'm literally, I think, snack time. I'm gonna actually wash my hands.
All right, guys, I need everyone to hop over to the vertical stream. If you're watching this on the vertical stream, go to our YouTube channel, go to the live section, hop over to the horizontal stream. Otherwise, you're just gonna be audio only for this period of time. And if that's what you want, that's fine. You can just listen to the audio. It's not gonna make any sense because we're gonna be trying to do a mini crossword challenge. So come over to the horizontal stream. And while we're at it, let's get an update on the bingo here.
Bingo, cool.
Fix your posture. I didn't do.
No, not yet.
I have not done fix your posture.
Later. We'll see.
Numbers in the chat.
Yeah.
Live order.
I told off the troll.
You told off a troll?
I said stop talking about fingers.
Yeah, you really told him.
I sure did.
Little guy got spotted. Make the shout outs.
Super chat. Gifted members.
Or super chat. This is guaranteed.
That's super chat.
Super
Gifted
chat.
member.
Gifted member.
Wow, we're close. I didn't wedge enough a sponge.
Nick makes us go
Oh,
horizontal.
that happened.
That was why we just did it.
Alright. I'll tell you what, guys. We need more spaces. More cool spaces. If you have any suggestions
All right,
for
so
something cool, let us know.
This is what we're teetering at. If you end up losing a sponge,
Oh my god.
we might just have ourselves a bingo. All right. Let's see if I can get this, guys. You guys know the rules. You know the deal. 5 minutes or I don't care. And if I lose, my day is ruined. You guys know how it goes around here. 5 minutes or I don't care. And if I lose, my day is absolutely ruined. Here we go. Timer and intense music. Check. Mute that. Timer. Boom. And go. One across. Pointer used to highlight a talking point. Submit a CV to apply. To get behind the wheel. Drive, probably. Oh boy, that's not good. Les Miserables.
Oh wow.
Blank Madonna, a Beatles song. When March Madness ends, curiously, in April.
Nice.
A sudden increase would be a spike. Oh, there we go. Nope. Legolas and Galadriel in Lord of the Rings. They're freaking, well, they gotta be elves because that's what I'm looking at. Elves. Is that how you spell elves? I guess we'll see.
So,
Spirits akin to bourbon, whiskey, and rye. My, American Pie. A laser pointer.
what's one down? You got this.
Okay, we're down to the last letter. Let me look at the, let me take a look at the clock.
Come on.
Take a look at the clock.
Easy. Too easy for you.
8 across is, oh boy, that's not good. Is that gonna be yikes? Got it. I actually didn't know for a second.
Oh my gosh.
But oh boy is gonna be yikes. Because I was thinking, I don't know, LAPD for some reason was just like, this was getting me off. But 1 down is gonna be Lady Madonna, which is a Beatles song. And 8 across, oh boy, that's not good. That's somebody you say, yikes. Sub 2 minutes, we're gonna have to extend this gameplay sesh. I think we can cut the intense music though. Let's see, what's next, Wordle? Let's do something pottery related today, huh?
Throw.
Throw. Let's go.
That's our new first word, bro.
That's our new first word, throw. That's probably not, maybe we pick a better one.
Wedge. Right? Nice.
Should have kept it all pottery related, huh? Wedge, that's too many things, isn't it? No?
No.
Wedge is a good one. All right. That was a bad guess for me, but let's see.
Wow, the yellow squash is so good.
I'll take suggestions for the since I absolutely demolished the mini. We'll do this one together. I'll turn the timer off too. There's no pressure. No more pressure. Let's get suggestions. What do you think, Jess? Let's get a guess from you. It's got a W and an R. Does not start with W.
R-E-W.
Leah's saying score.
Score. Dude, where's the W?
Has to have a W, but score could get us some decent information. So we know the R doesn't go here or here too. So it either starts with R or it ends with R and has a W in there. So if it started with R, Glaze, that's a good one.
Jeez, that was a good one. We're gonna have to start doing throw wedge
Yeah.
Glaze. That'll be like.
We'll do wedge next time. Throw is a good guess though.
What would be something where W would be the second letter? Like that would be kind of crazy. S-W. S-W.
Leah said, "Oh, I'm still confused about this game, LOL."
This one's like a totally, like, you just gotta guess the word. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing.
All right, well, let's just throw a word out there then.
Green.
You want me to do what?
I was gonna say green means that that's where that letter goes, and then
Oh, yeah.
yellow means that the letter is somewhere in the word. It's just not in the right spot.
Yeah, that's how the game works. Green means the letter is there, and yellow means it's the correct letter but not in the right spot.
So the W has to either be the second or the fourth, but it's probably the.
Now the W can be here,
Oh, it should be in the
here,
middle
or
too.
here.
Holy crap. We just gotta get rid of some letters, I think. S-A...
Wheel is a good one too.
Oh, shoot.
Those are all good starting guesses. All right, well, we got to get rid of some information here. So, no T's. Schools. Here we go.
Got one.
I'm just going to get rid of some
yeah.
some letters here. Okay.
Okay, got an A. That's good.
Locked in an A. So, the W goes either here or here.
A-W-E.
And the R either is here or here. It could be a QW situation.
No way. What's that?
QWA.
Wow. It'd be A, and then R, and then E.
I don't think that's a word. Aware. Let's try it.
Oh, where?
Aware.
Oh, that's a great guess.
Is Mandy fully aware? Is Mandy fully aware?
Wow, that's a great guess. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. That's a good one. Good win, man.
Wow.
Let's do connections. Veggie. That's what we're eating right now. Marigold. Evergreen. These are sorts of...
Veggie Hawaiian. It's like a burger, maybe? Supreme?
These are pizzas.
Oh,
Pizzas. Supreme, Hawaiian, veggie,
Plain.
and
Make
plain.
sure there's no tricks.
I'm going with that.
All right. Yeah.
Kinds of pizzas.
Nice. Green.
Okay.
Quicksilver.
Here we go. A fair, an outlet, a market,
And a bazaar.
and a bazaar.
Does it say infaired?
So we got the two easiest ones. They're based on color, the difficulty level. Infrared.
I mean, a marigold and an evergreen.
What's a
Or, like,
marigold? A flower?
plants, Yeah. A quicksilver might be a plant, but I'm not sure. And then infrared. Not sure what that is.
That's
either.
infrared.
It says infrared? Okay, thank you. Infrared.
I believe. Unless it's... I don't think infrared is a word.
I don't know.
I think it's infrared.
Wow, infrared. So infrared is what? You wouldn't say infrared laser. You'd say infrared goggles or glasses.
Infrared is a spectrum of color that you cannot see. It's ultraviolet and infrared. It's beyond the spectrum of color that you can see. They say an infrared, marigold, evergreen, and quicksilver.
What is that? What's the
What would the category be? Infrared, where is it? Marigold, evergreen, quicksilver. She says, but I have no idea why. We got well these 4 dots right here. The 4 dots. Can I work myself? These 4 dots right here indicate that we have 4 attempts. So let's just give it a try. Ending with colors: evergreen, infrared, marigold, and quicksilver.
Wow, let's go. She knew the intuition.
Okay. Well, here's the ultimate challenge. So we already got it. Once you get the 3, the 4's a gimme. But to make it fun, you got to try to guess what the category is to make it an extra challenge. Pipe, bathroom, dry, and vacuum.
Pipe.
What is the connection here between a pipe, a bathroom, a dry? You know what I think it is? It's one of the challenges where it's a word before a word. Dry cleaner, vacuum cleaner, bathroom cleaner, pipe cleaner?
I guess, yeah. It's a pipe cleaner is that fuzzy thing. Yeah.
So I'm going to go underscore cleaner.
That's a good guess.
Boom.
Got it. Wow.
All right.
Congrats.
It was an easy day. I'm just going to say that it was an easy day, huh?
Looks like we froze.
We froze?
Did we freeze?
I can fix that. I think. All right, well. I'll figure it out.
So, no. This is really, really good. Really good. Thank you.
Oh, no.
That's just a stretch.
No, this camera's frozen, too.
Oh, really? Everything's frozen?
I think we got audio.
Really?
Hold on, we gotta take a look at this real quick, guys.
Hey, we were fine. Oh, camera's gone. Like, actually died. I don't know. What? Well, that was you, maybe. Whoa.
I'm not sure what's happening. All the cameras are frozen. It's weird. All right, guys. I think you can hear us, but we're having camera troubles here.
What can I do?
Not sure. I can turn the cameras on and off, but the webcam should work.
Try the USB hub. Did it get like knocked out of the back of the computer or anything? It's like a weird thing that could happen. I don't know.
Those two are plugged into it. This one's plugged into it. I think the stand-up cam. Hold on. Let me switch to Swan. This camera work?
No.
All right. Well, we'll just leave you guys at the beach for a second.
Jeez.
Actually,
Tell me. said update. Landlord reminded me we have package deposits in our mailboxes now, so I'm gonna go check again. We were looking extra crispy today and everything.
Yeah, it's not a stream issue. It's something with the computer.
Hmm.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna have to shut down.
No way.
I'll try to boost it back up real quick.
Do what you need to do. If you just hit X on OBS and then open back up, like...
If I hit X on OBS, let's try it. Alright, well guys, the stream, we're getting an interruption in the stream here. Cameras are frozen up, so I'm gonna try to X out at OBS. The stream might end. Let's see. Yeah, it says if I exit the stream, it'll be shut down. I have to do it because I have no other option here. I have no access to the Alright, I gotta shut down, guys. We're gonna boost the stream back up in a second here.